gamings. Gamings and thingies and thingies and gamings. What game shall we play? Well, what I'm thinking is I'm going to pop this in there. Assuming, again, this is all based on the notion that they are still viable for playing. But what we'll do is we will pop on, assuming A, it saved the save file that it claimed it was saving, and B, I'm still allowed to play the demos. So far, so good on those. It's no obvious sort of, hey, you're not allowed to play this anymore. Because I imagine it would pop up immediately. But we'll just finish off. We'll start by finishing. I know, it's a convoluted notion, but we'll start by finishing the Voice of Cards demo that we had a go of last week. Because I was quite unfair to it, I think. Well, I say that. I think actually I was quite fair to it. But oh, I can select multiplayer game parlour from the title screen. Nice. Don't necessarily want to, but I can. So that's very pleasant. Continue. There we go. Superb. Autosave. No. My regular save. Yes, load data. Some of the menus could almost do with being a little bit easier to read as well, I think, because that load menu especially, because there's quite an emphasis on the load menu, so it feels quite a lot like what they're saying is you push the file you want to load, but you don't. You push yes to that file at the bottom, and so as I say, some of the UI and that man they are too short. That is straight up no, sir. Put some slightly longer trousers on, and maybe then we can talk. But I don't know. Well, that's intriguing. But never mind that, because I don't know what it is. So fuck them. They'll leave a message. If that's not obvious enough. I just had a phone call. But you would never have known had I not told you, because I leave my phone on pretty much permanent silence. Because fuck phones. They're a nuisance. Okay, so... Oh, there it is. Dank cave. Oh, this cave is dank, bruv.
Monsters could come pouring out at any moment.
And will they? We'll find out in a moment.
The fisherman has anchored the ship in the cove. Come back here when you're ready to return to the mainland.
It still slightly irks me that it's like it's zero effort. Like, I'm not saying he has to have a voice for every single character, but you know, if you look at a smug muscle man, you might at least sort of go, "The fisherman has anchored the ship in the cove. Come back here when you're ready to return to the mainland," he says. See how much more engaging that is? And it's shit, but still more engaging than "The fisherman has anchored the ship in the cove. Come back here when you're ready to return to the mainland," he says. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? A little bit of oomph in the vocals of the characters he's supposed to be narrating for would not have gone amiss. I do hope that he was a budget choice. Is that unfair? That is unfair, isn't it? Okay. So I'm assuming I'm not allowed on the ocean. No. I do like the... No. You not go on ocean. No. It's the same as going on. I'm assuming this is probably a no. But let's just travel across the desert. I will try my hand at dessert today. Skip over there. An enemy appears. Is it a sea anemone? Have I seen an enemy? Am I seeing an enemy? Go on, no, keep going. It'll be funny eventually. Have I seen an enemy? I think I've seen an enemy. Right, no, I think just you standard damage. So your magic... Oh yeah, you gotta sort of drag it and pop it on. So, go on, we'll try and pop you a bit of damage, because then I think Mr. Firebrand should theoretically be able to do that, because I'm assuming the mushroom... I can't quite remember from last week, but I think the mushrooms... Oh, dirty little bastard. He has, in fact, yeah, oh no, he missed, because it was lower than... Awesome. Nicely done. So, flame, so he's going to be rocking 15, which means, arguably, there we go. It's going to be instant kill. I don't even need to do the mathematics of that. Son of a bitch. Is that really not working again? Okay, why does it just start not working now? I don't know. This is very annoying. Good evening. Good evening to you. Let's try the simple method and see if it will work.
Fuck me!
Okay, the simple method did work. But that should refresh. Yes. Should automatically refresh when scene becomes active. Yeah, it should be doing that. Ugh. Well, technically this is the trigger fire that's not, well, triggering. Daft little bastard. But yes, welcome, Mr. Can't Sleep Must Paint, to more from this card game. The one I keep sort of besmirching, I think, essentially. Right, so if we got 5 defense points, 16 health, I don't think that's going to manage to kill it. Well, having said that, that is 25 damage. That's going to kill it. I couldn't be bothered to do the maths initially, so I was like, and then when I actually... I thought, thank you. God damn. Oh, and that narrator is part of my issue with this game. It really feels like you could have put a bit more oomph into it. And it irks me that he has not put a little bit more, just something there. I feel like it does let the game down somewhat, and that's not optimal when the game is let down by something like that. But yeah, I'm still. I suggested I was being slightly unfair on it last time, and I'm being worse this time round, I think. The more I play it, the more it starts sort of slightly irking me. Oh, is that one good? It's working. So cool. We'll let it play out slightly while I do this.
Hello there.
General Blue Bush. There's a general... I've done that joke every single time, that there's a general bush and it's blue. It's a generally blue bush. I can't help it. It's the only joke I've got.
Fuck me!
Fuck me! There we go. See, it is now functional. And I did do you a bonus. I'll do you another bonus. Fuck me. There you go.
Fuck me!
There's an extra bonus. Oh. Now see, you've made a mistake because one of the others is here. He'll know you've said that. Especially because the voice thing said it. But thank you very much for the 5 months. That's a silly amount of months. That's a silly number of months. Make it 5. Make it 6. I don't know. That was meant to be a joke. It turned into more of a demand and less of a joke. Okay, so I've obtained a magic staff. +3 to my swords, +1 to my shields, but +0 to my boots and heart. You've got a 30+ second delay. Oh, good lord. I'm hoping that's not something that I can do anything about. I fear it isn't. The only way I would be able to do anything about that would, of course, be whip it on then off again. But I'd rather not have to do that. Fixed. Camera fixed. Fuck you, camera's fixed. I'll tell you if the camera's fixed. I think, in fairness, actually, the camera might be slightly fixed, yeah. You're the favourite. We know you're the favourite. That's why you can enter a room in a building and not receive immense consequences. Whereas all the rest of us, no, we're screwed if we enter a room. An enemy appears. An enemy appears before ye. What will you do? Will you fight the enemy? Or will you have a little poo? I'll fight the enemy, please. Do 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 do. I don't think that's going to be enough to kill the mushroom outright, is it? Let's have a let's think about this, because I think he gets a double because of the weakness of the flame, or the mushroom is weak to the flame. So theoretically, at the moment, we'd be rocking 11 damage. I don't know precisely how much the weakness is going to do. So do you know what? I'll flame the mushroom, see what happens. Oh, 16, 8, tons of damage. Okay, I think that was more than enough damage after all. I mean, it's not necessarily lucky when you've calculated it, at least to a certain extent. It was calculated luck. I did the thing because I thought it would work. The fact that it did isn't technically luck. It's mathematics. But fine, if you insist on it being luck. Oh, Hedwyn leveled up. Keep thinking he's, I think it's Hedwig, isn't it? The owl from Harry Potter. But how are you both this afternoon? I neglected to ask because there was technical awkwardness when the bloody trigger fire didn't work. But how are you both? Are you doing well? Are you painting? Or preparing to paint? Or not painting at all? What be you doing, if not painting related? And you are technically allowed to do things that are not painting related. Although I don't know what those things would be. So I've got freeze, motherfucker. You painted a car. Is that the MCP cars? Because, yeah. I may have painted a car as well. Washing up and making coffee. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm okay. I'm ridiculing this game, despite the fact that I do quite like it. So, inflict freeze if roll is 5 or greater. Ooh. I'm assuming then you do like a separate roll, and it has to be 5 or greater. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, I know. I'm not as thick as it sounded like I was there. Oh, there's a mysterious door. I'm slightly curious about up here now, because do we think this is the correct way, or do we think the mysterious door is the correct way? Because I want to go the incorrect way first. So let's see. Oh, an enemy appears. Good lord. How are you painting your cars? Have you done them both as tax? Assuming we will need a sort of clarification that it is MCP based that you're referring to. But if it is MCP, have you painted both of yours as taxis, or are you painting one up as a taxi, one up as a non-taxi? And if it's a taxi, are you going full New York yellow or something completely different? Are you doing... What colour car are you doing? Just generally, what you're doing. More details. More details, please. I demand details. It is MCP, and it's 1 times taxi. Nice. That's basically what I did. I've done a lovely little taxi that is shit, because I painted it poorly and can't be bothered to improve upon it. So it's now what it is. And then I've got a lovely little red car, which is also painted poorly, and I can't be bothered to do it again. But still. Oh, have you actually put photos up of your car? Is that what the Discord message is? McP! Oh, golly, yeah, no, that's way better than mine. Way better than mine. Especially the windscreen. Whew! And to think, I was actually quite pleased with my windscreen. Now, not so much. I'll be intrigued to know if you're going to do the old... Sorry for anybody else. I'm now just looking at a taxi cab. But yeah, I'll be curious to know if you're planning on... I'll get the sentence out. Are you going to try and do the number plate? That was the question I was trying to get to. And it does look like, I think, is that Storm who's looking a bit drunk? She's gone, don't worry, I've got Storm Pratt. She's gone on the lean and off drunk a bit. But yeah, pretty much the same sort of wheels. I've done my wheels pretty much the same way. I don't know about you. I put a bit of dirt on my wheels. Just dry brushed a bit of, not literal dirt. I dry brushed a bit of brown into the wheels just to give a little tiny edge of dirt to them. And I might try and what I plan on doing is doing a little bit again, just a little bit of dry brushing on the sort of back of the mud guard thing. Just the edge where the wheel would house and the mud might have flicked off. I plan on doing a bit of mud in there as well. But yeah, that's a much nicer yellow than I have as well. Mostly because I was painting yellow on. Well, I did it black as the base coat because I was doing black for other things and I couldn't be bothered to change. And then I regretted that decision, of course, when I needed to paint yellow. I did paint a base white, but the white didn't really work. So then the yellow didn't really work. And I just doubled down and kept painting it yellow and yellow and yellow and yellow and yellow and yellow and yellow. Which is not what you're supposed to do, but fuck it. It got there in the end. Well, actually, I say that. It didn't actually get there in the end. It's still fairly streaky and unfortunate, but still. All I need to do now is I need to do the side windows, because I've done the front window and the back window. I need to do the side windows, probably do a bit of silver. I'm thinking silver on the, not that it's going to be seen that much, but on the inside of the wing mirrors, because, you know, make them look at least slightly reflective. Then I haven't quite decided. I might do like lead belcher on the trim and metal bits on the cab. And then I'm thinking I might do more silver. Stormhost silver, I think it's called officially. Not that that's hugely important. But a bit of silver on the trim of the red car. Because the red car is meant to be more sort of civilian and thus slightly fancier. Will I try the simple key? Yes, I will insert the simple key within.
Lock opens with a thunk.
Oh, thunk. Oh, that was easy. Oh, I suppose I couldn't open the door until I'd gone to the treasure chest. That's fair enough, I suppose. Who over there? An enemy appears. I just had to unveil the rest of the map cards. Couldn't help myself. Whenever there's a mystery, I have to go with the mystery. Just straight up damage me things. Will do your damage to there. You're excited to see CSMP's cars, since I love his painting style, and the world will be a sad place without it. Are you giving me some kind of bad news that that Mr. CSMP is on the way out there? It's just the way you've said, it will be a sad place without it. He's got a good few years in him yet, I suspect, hasn't he? Surely. Now, see, now, I didn't want to do it because I don't have the skill set. I have a particular set of skills, and the number of skills is set at 0. But what I really liked the idea of was actually trying to rip one of the cars in half and then trying to do it in such a way that it was like, I don't know, like almost a kid's toy type thing, but then magnetize it so that you could put the two halves together again, so that when someone throws a car, you could then have... Now, I know this isn't in the rules of MCP, but it would be, you know, a fluff rule you could use yourself. But basically, because I think there's 2, aren't they? Yeah, they're 2. So basically, you then have them smash against the opponent if they're thrown, and then you have the two halves split off across, you know, you could randomize it in some fashion or something. But nonetheless, you have the two halves split off, and then you've got two ones in terms of the difficulty to then fling them back or something. But as I say, that's one of those ones where it's like I don't plan on taking a saw to it, despite the fact that, as I say, the yellow one is absolutely shit. Although one thing I have done, although I think I forgot on the red one, so I don't know whether I'll do a coat of that or not, but I did mix in a little bit of hard coat in my yellow to get a bit more of a sort of plasticky look, where the sort of modern day cars are made of sort of slightly shinier plastic, because they're not old looking cars. I figured that would work quite nicely. So we need to reach an accord where any time we consider doing something, we consult the Oracle Wizard here first. I don't think so. I think you'll find both of you are perfectly good at doing things yourself. I can assure you of that. But a lot of that, in fairness, is based on one of the things I'd love to see them be able to do. Now, I have no idea how they'd do it, but one of the old PlayStation 2 Hulk games I absolutely loved. What you could do was you'd smash up a car, and then you'd have two sort of smashed cars as gauntlets, and you'd be able to sort of smash even more effectively than you ever thought possible before with your metal Hulk gauntlets, and that was quite fun. You've fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Orc Child's enemy story. Lovely. Will you descend the stairs? I will. I will descend all of those stairs. Maybe not up a mountain. I hate walking up a hill unless there's an escalator. Up and down. I suppose in that case you want... Well, no, a travelator's only one way as well, isn't it? So yeah, you'd have to have it two ways, wouldn't you? I was trying to make it easy and make it just one machine, but turns out I don't think you can. Unless it's literally... If it's just by appointment, it's not quite so bad, because it's like, you know, one person goes up and then they get to go down on the same machine because you just reverse the machine.
It has rather conspicuous handles.
Oh, what's conspicuous about them? Are they considered knockers and therefore actual knockers or something? But no, choose a card and hold the enter key to raise it up ever so slightly. If you hold it just long enough, you might contain... Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, it moves not an inch, so... Oh well.
It moves not an inch.
I guess in that case we want to do the other one.
Gives the door a roundhouse kick out of pure
Okay.
frustration.
I didn't know this was me playing D&D.
As his foot connects, the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions.
Okay, so no matter which option I chose, it wasn't going to work, was it? Because you're claiming it was a sliding door. Despite the fact that I doubt in a cave, in a weird cave system, you're suggesting they've gone down to IKEA and bought like a sliding door. Although having said that, I'm not convinced IKEA sell doors, but still. They sell most of the other things. Ow, do you mind, sir? Oh, good. Oh, well done.
Edwin looks fondly at Winifred, only to have his reverie interrupted by Berwin's cry of, "It's coming back."
Well, he shouldn't have been looking at her quite so sturdily then.
Don't hold back.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't planning on holding back. I'm just going to do the standard fare, son. That's fine. I'm all for it. What we'll do is try and freeze the other little bugger. And come on, 5 or greater. That's what we were after. Right, put you on ice, then we can focus on the first one before tackling you, sir. I like the way it's like a little... Although it's a shame it sort of came off immediately, because, well, I suppose he died, so that's not so much a shame. But what I think was quite nice, I hadn't spotted it the first time it came up, but the way they sort of like almost put like a sticker on top of the card as the status ailment, so frozen was a little tiny stickery thing. That's quite nice. It's got this one, despite all of my complaints about it, both last week and the beginning of this week, it's got a really nice art and a really solid sort of idea of what it wants to do and what it wants to show. It's just unfortunate that some of the other areas that the game has are just not quite as interesting or good.
Fellowship approaches the chest, only for a voice deep as an earthquake to echo through the cavern.
Also, I don't know whether this is just me,
Have it.
but yeah, the music seems to have gone really quite loud, and the narrator seems to have gone quiet. I don't think I changed the settings, so that must be the default settings, but they very much sort of had that emphasis last time of you should be listening. You should be listening to my voice, and you know, don't turn my voice off type thing. And yet they've drowned him out with the music. So again, lots and lots of minor things that are like, why you do this? Ow! Don't hit me, sir. Okay, so restore 15 HP, that's probably not worth it right this very moment. Let's try and tackle the slimes, perhaps. I feel like getting rid of the lesser foes is usually quite a beneficial arrangement, although what we'll hopefully try and do is freeze one of those slimes. Freeze, little slime. Yeah, got a 10 again. Coincidence, or are they just giving me 10s every time? Freeze! And there we go, yeah, because it's not dead. It's actually stayed put. And that is a magnificent choice when it comes to showing that. Because you can even see the way it's sort of... I think my mouse cursor is visible, yeah. You can see the way it sort of is stuck down there and then just on the peel. On the peel there, it's very beautifully done. Full swing goes. How did you miss? I didn't know that was a thing in this game for shitty balls. And you should not have shitty balls. Okay, let's see. 21 minus 7 would be 14. Let's go. Do 14 damage with the power of the light. Or do way more because it was a crit. Nice. Well done. You are the best. I feel like Zephyr would possibly be the better choice. No, it was not. But it looks nice, and I like the way they tumbled the card. Oh no, there is a gem available, but it's interesting. That's guaranteed 8 plus damage, but then that does deal bolt damage, and I wonder if he's weak to bolt. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's try bolt damage, see what happens. It might be a weakness. Ideally 6, obviously. Higher the number, the more damage. Doosh. No, he was indifferent to my bolts. He could not give a single fuck. Now I give a fuck. Now we need to see the white heel. He only just lived through that situation. I think as long as it rolls more 3 or more, it matches the fire, and it outperformed the fire no end. Feel my Zephyr. It's coming for you, and it critted you nicely. I will fly away on my Zephyr, and I will zap a slime. Here. Ooh, 5. It's not bad. He's only got 4 health left, so... That ice worked so well. So well. Absolute perfection on my ice. Oh yeah. Experience and gold. Winifred leveled up again. You only just did that. Berin leveled up again. Well done, sir. Well done indeed. I will pick up my treasure chest in a moment, I'm assuming. Is it an automatic treasure chest? It does seem that way, yes.
Winifred neatly steps through the fiend's remains and opens the chest.
What, pray tell, is in the chest?
Inside,
Oh, this is the... Oh, I think this was actually the quest we were after. But...
the royal treasure is in safe hands once more.
I feel like give it a quick sip, because it's definitely suspicious, isn't it? I obtained the royal treasure. Now we just have to make our way back without it being stolen.
Fellowship exit the cave.
Which, depending on what sort of game this is, and I'm honestly not entirely certain. Oh no, we're just going auto back. But there was more map squares game. There were more map squares. I want them all.
As reward for the arduous task of returning our prized possession, I bid you name anything you desire, she proclaims.
Ooh, cheese.
She is positively beaming.
Yes, cheesecake though. Thank you, cheesecake.
Riches, whether they demand them or not. But at that moment, a massive roar, the likes of which had never been heard before, shakes the entire castle.
Oh dear.
As the roar recedes, one of the royal guard, pale as a sheet, bursts into the royal hall. He struggles to gather his breath. Just now, over the castle edge, dragon.
Don't pants the Queen. You shouldn't pants the Queen. She's not going to appreciate it and you might get your head chopped off.
Dragon. So the great evil has returned. Queen Nilla.
You don't know it's evil.
To the sky,
might be a good dragon. Might be one of those fun dragons.
So the monster troubles are connected. Hedwyn says so under his breath, so the Queen does not hear. A profound silence settles over the royal hall. The fellowship stand tall, unflinching.
Verin lets out a massive fart and breaks the tension within the room.
Of such a crisis.
I assume you go on an adventure. Now, I suspect that's going to be the end of the demo, but I must admit...
Come of the land now that the dragon has returned.
Yeah. I suppose they have sort of left it a little bit... Yeah, they left it a little bit sort of... You want to find out, don't you? Come on, you want to find out. But I feel like it would have almost been better to have cut it at the roar. So the roar and the shaking, and then... What was that, pray tell? You'll have to find out.
Farewell, friend.
Farewell to you too. And I do apologise slightly for besmirching... Oh, I think I skipped him a little bit. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I do apologise for A, besmirching your voice, and B, critiquing your game. But it was a very enjoyable game. Just has issues. Visit the product page? No. I've visited the product page, and I already know I'm more than likely going to buy it, despite my criticisms of it. It is still like... It does still seem like a really good game. Just, it's not going to happen because I suspect all of that dialogue has now been recorded and thus is too late to really re-record, I would suspect. Although, technically, never too late because it's not out yet. But I really needed the man to put a bit more into it. He's just so sort of... And now the woman here, she said... I've got a lovely thing for you to do on the town. And then the man said, I've also got something I wouldn't mind you doing. And then the child said, I like the way you've been doing these things. Please come back soon. It's all, I want more. I want more from you. If I was in that studio, I'd have been like, I want more from you, sir. Give me more. Give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more. But anyway, that's one man's opinion. What we'll do now, and I do think this one might fuck everything, because it does feel like the sort of game that was not happy to function all that well. On my computer. I will just clarify that one. I mean on my computer. It was sort of kicking up the fans, something dramatic, which usually indicates that the game is... well, I don't know, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. Because it's made with Unity, which also kind of makes me think... but it's kind of... I don't know quite how to describe it. My computer's weird, I think is the key thing. Sometimes a game you would think would be incredibly heavy going, it is like a piece of piss. And it functions beautifully. And then other times, a game you think would be quite severe and hefty and chunky, and it's like, No, I'm fine. It's alright, isn't it? Absolute easy peasy, mate. Easy peasy. So it's just, I don't know. It's a very peculiar situation. But anyway, so this is the Mythbusters video game, which is bizarre to me, because how they're making a video game out of Mythbusters, I do not know. But we shall. Oh, well, we're about to find out. In fairness, aren't we? So, welcome to the welcome to Mythbusters, the game. Soon you'll be able to play the role of a real Mythbuster. Each myth will have its own unique gameplay mechanics, which you will encounter during the finalization and testing of the equipment. This is an early version of the game, and not everything is going to be perfect. If you encounter any problems, or if something is not clear, please contact us through any of our social media. Mythbusters, never seen it before, but 10 out of 10 from me sold. I'm assuming that's Mythbusters the game you've never seen, because I imagine you've seen Mythbusters the program, surely. Because I know you are a fan of Mr. Adam. Oh dear, no, it's not. It's not enjoying it. I don't know. I don't understand why. I do not understand why. I'd like you to bust the myth. If a tree falls in the woods, does it make a noise? You've forgotten a key piece of that myth, because that's very, very much an easy to answer statement, or easy to test statement, because I could just stand there next to a tree that's falling in the woods and assess whether it's got a noise. The key piece of information is, or the key piece of the myth, it's if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around, does it make a noise? But still, that looks like my old computer running Phasmophobic. Well, that's another one. That's another one that's a weird one, because it doesn't feel like that should be that huge. It's just, but for some reason, some of them seem to kick the shit out of machines more. And I'm not going to claim to know everything about game development, but some you just have to sort of put your hands up and go, I think it might be your fault, guys. I don't think it's always my machine. Because as I say, some of the ones you'd expect to be quite high intensity turn out to not be, and I think it's just because they've been optimized a bit more. But again, I may be being unfair, but this one is really sort of, it has definitely kicked the fans into overdrive. But anyway, okay, so now you're going to pick the first myth for testing. The goal of the game is to get as popular as possible while still having enough budget for your experiments. Okay, I don't necessarily think that's what their goal was, but I suppose arguably it's what happened, I guess. During the game, you will get cards to assemble episodes. Appropriate usage of those cards in the episode will allow you to gain higher popularity and budget. How much money you can earn is shown at the bottom of the card. So I'm more playing as the producer rather than the Mythbusters. It sounds like, which is weird. How many fans you get can be shown at the bottom of the card. Okay, so choose my teammate. Okay. Weird. It's fine. Can you name your busts? I don't know. We will have to see. But arguably Buster is the ultimate bust, I suppose. Sergeant Dan! Yeah, what are you doing here, Sergeant Dan? I feel like Sergeant Daniel should have a slightly more important thing to do. But I suppose we are testing grenades, so that's not unreasonable. But here you can choose one of the cards before starting the myth. One of the members of your build team. The reward after assembling the episode will depend on that choice, so pick wisely. Okay, so pick one card. So here, celebrities can make the audience stick around. So Amy's a celebrity. We don't know why, but she ops the money by 3 times. Joanne, sometimes all you need is ambitious people that are fun to work with. So she's a nobody, but she's lovely. And that's nice, isn't it? And hello, Mr. Skink Rules. Welcome. How are you this afternoon? Are you painting a car as well? I doubt it, in fairness, but you never know. It'd be a hell of a coincidence. But in fairness, it was a hell of a coincidence that Mr. Blue Bush, you were painting a car literally on the day I was painting a car. Oh, is that your... You should have started with lowercase e's if that was your sort of angry build-up. And then Sergeant Daniel He has been working with guns and explosives for years. Those experiences and anecdotes will be shared with further generations. So I get lots of I just get straight sort of numbers with Sergeant Daniel. So I feel like I'm going to go with Sergeant Daniel. To confirm your choice, select accept. Yes, go for it. I'm going to be friends with Sergeant Daniel. Oh dear, it does not enjoy this. It is not enjoying this whatsoever. But it's quite an interesting image. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to be doing something here. So run for your life. Choose an available myth to design. Test the firepower of a grenade. Okay. Right, what do I need to do here? Click and drag to throw the ball. Make sure that all objects drawn with a white line disappear. What? What? Oh. Oh. I failed. I don't know what I'm doing, but I failed. Okay, in that case, then I probably want to do that? Oh, no, because that's apparently... Oh, I see. Right, okay. Well, I say. I say. Okay, right. I find this very peculiar. So... No, okay, that's definitely right. Here! So I've made them... Right. Click and transfer the ball. Make sure that all objects drawn with a white line disappear. I see, right, with a white line. Oh, okay, that shouldn't be as difficult as I'm making it then. Oh, they bounce. Right. Right. So probably something like... No, that's not going to work. Ha. Ha. Ho. Here. I suppose what I want to do is like bang, 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 bang. Yeah, boy! That's weird. And not really myth busting. But fine. That was how I defined the ring pull. Determine the area percentage. Okay. Click within a body to fill it. Select apply button to check it. Uh-huh. 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 And it's supposed to be full. I feel. Oh right, I'm supposed to be filling 72%. Huh? Am I? Then I mean, what? Oh, that's a weird and horrible noise. So okay, then 70. Or am I supposed to be doing 22% now? I think maybe I'm supposed to be doing 22% now. So, no, that's about a third. So probably less than that. Maybe that. Filled with 20%. Okay, cool. Yay! I did things. I now have the top of a grenade. Now I just need the body. Okay, now I need to do a tile puzzle. Move the tile so that the path connecting the two yellow tiles is created. Okay. Cool. I can probably do that. In what way move? Right, okay. So can I rotate them at all, or is it just moving? It's fine. And solid tiles can't be moved. That's fine. Empty tiles, lovely diablo. So... Probably, I'm guessing, probably, maybe, no, I suppose arguably, although having said that, I've only got a certain amount of moves left. Oh, that's also wrong, so that's fine. Oh, I think I do see a solution, so I'll just fail it and do it again, which is fine. If I go like that, then I'll go like that, then I'll go like that, and then I'll go like that. Boom. Success! Now I've got the top half of a grenade. How do the bottom? Oh, what in the world? Solve the equation by moving the specified number of sticks. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. So I'm allowed to move one stick, and I need to get... Well, yeah, I've just seen it. I moved that stick to a plus, I believe. Plus? No? Okay. Oh, maybe I do need to physically move the stick. There we go. Marvellous. Well, good. I seem to have completed the grenade. Sweet. Now what do I do? Exit? Do I exit? Open the notebook. Push the Q button. Okay. So here you can find information on what you have to do in order to accomplish the test. You can find additional objectives under the myth. Yo, dude! Yo! Yo-yo? Maybe I'll get a yo-yo. Sorry, he was eating a sandwich. Fair enough. That's fine. How are you? And are you... Was the sandwich enjoyable? Is the sandwich enjoyable? Depends on how far you've gone. Is it a nice sandwich? You can find additional objectives under the myth description. It is worth completing them in order to gain extra cards for your episode. However, they are not required to unlock tests or myths. Okay. Change the notebook page. So see the notebook page. Right. Review all notebook pages. Cool. There's the grenade thing. Small workshop. Piezoelectric grenades. I see. The big workshop. Test mock-up. Wooden beam pieces. Wooden planks. Saws. Test myth grounds. The size of the blast zones. Controller console. Here you will start the experiment and start the test sequence. You need to have an appropriate tool in order to start the test. I've always got an appropriate tool. Hero's Gambit. 1 grenade. 1 test mock-up. Use heavy cover. Okie dokie. So, I guess... Pop the notebook away. Okay, do I want to buy a steel rod? Do I want to buy a saw? I guess yes. I'll buy a saw blade. I feel like I already own some saw blades because they're on the wall, but yeah, I'll let them off. Wooden planks? Wooden planks, yes. It appears I need some wooden planks. I possibly need more wooden planks. How many wooden planks do we need? I suppose that is information that is in my... here, I suppose. So are you suggesting I need... Let's see. Wooden plank piece. I need 6. I've already got 2, so 4 more. Okay, no, maybe I... Oh, no, I think that... No, I don't know. Wooden beams. I need two wooden beams. Is that correct? No, I don't think so. I need some nails. Where are the nails? Although the emblem seems to have gone, so fuck it. That'll do. Are you nails? Oh, that's the piezoelectrical igniter. I have one of those bad boys. Yeah, that'll do. That's electrical components. I don't think I need that. It's on the right of the screen. Oh shit, yes, you're right. Bravo, I was too busy looking at the stupid notebook that's apparently pointless. Small screws, I don't think we need small screws, but we do need a hammer. But I had a hammer in the morning. I need a wrench now, all over this town. I need 8 nails, yeah, I need 8 nails. And I need a start button, but I don't know. Oh, always need duct tape, although apparently I don't actually need any duct tape. So let's go try and find myself... Oh, there is a sprint button. If you were wondering, it is incredibly... Oh, I can just purchase a grenade. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's a safe thing to just have lying around a workshop. Just a grenade. Start buttons. Okay, cool. And now check your notebook, page 3. Okay, page 3. Yes, please. I do always enjoy heading to page 3. Right, so I'm assuming that's page 3, which is weird because they're not actually numbered. And look at that. Naked grenades! This is the list of necessary components needed to create an item. On the left, you can see the name. The middle shows the required quantity, and the icon on the right shows the place in which you can obtain the component. Okay, so piezoelectrical igniter and grenades I already have. To close the notebook, press the Q doodah. Go to the small workshop. Tally-ho! But it feels... I'm assuming it's probably because they're both Unity games running FPS-style stuff. but it does feel a lot like Phasmophobia. Craft the piezoelectrical grenade. Okay, I shall mount the grenade. Okay, no. Oh, drag the mouse down. Okay, there we go. Remove the grenade fuse by holding down the mouse button. I believe I have... I don't know whether I'm removing the fuse or not. Maybe I'm supposed to continue moving it up? No. Maybe I'm not doing it on the... Oh, change the mode to Z. Oh, I see. Disassemble it. Right. Remove the pin. And now, assembly mode. Pop the old electrical doodah in. Wibbly, wibbly, wibbly. And now I take my grenade. Exactly. Open my backpack. I now have a grenade in my backpack. Move the wrench to the tool belt. That's a wrench, isn't it? So stick the wrench in the tool belt. Move all your tools from the tool belt. Is that considered a tool? Is that considered a tool? And I think that's considered a tool. So as far as I can tell, that is all tools. Close my backpack. Okay. Tab. Quick tools. Choose a wrench. Smash someone with a wrench. Check your notebook, page 4. Okay. I believe that's going to be page 4. Did you really? Sorry, can we just quickly assess this? It told me to check page 4 in order for it to tell me to check page 5. I somehow feel like they could have skipped a step there and just told me to check page 5. Go to page 5 of the notebook. I need a saw. I need saw tips. Ointment for you? Right, so I'm assuming go to the saw. Go to the saw? Tally-ho! To the saw! And now I want to assemble. Oh, okay. Assemble the saw. Yes. I feel like I shouldn't need to assemble the saw, but I suppose let's get a wood saw. Have I assembled the saw? I feel like I've assembled the saw, right? Yeah? I do feel slightly like I've assembled the saw. But still. I don't seem to be allowed to activate the saw. Unless maybe I'm supposed to... Whoops. Maybe I'm supposed to get rid of this blade. Okay, cool. Now mount the new blade, which is the wood saw. Unless I'm supposed to be cutting metal. Maybe I am supposed to be cutting metal. Maybe that's the point. We'll put... I don't have a metal saw. Guys, I don't have a metal saw. Ah, there appears to be a disc. Ah, okay, I need the wrench. How do I wrench, game? I think I've got my... No, I don't think I've got my wrench now. Wrench, wrench. Ah, there we go. I've got a wrench now. Maybe I don't need a wrench now. Maybe I do need a wrench. Oh, I'm using a wrench now. I think I'm mounting the... Why am I building a table saw? Oh, there we go. Okay. It's a little bit finicky, I would say. Are you not done? Feels like you're done. Do I... It feels like any good workbench or workshop in any place. Is that not? I'm fairly certain that's wrenched. I don't know what else you want me to build, game. I can't access the information. I don't know whether it's just all broken. Wrench, 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 wrench. Maybe I now need to use my hands. No, that needs a wrench. Do I need to do more disassembly? I don't know what I'm doing, game. F1 for controls. Okay. That's good. Apart from it's not good. So do I want to? No. I'll sort it out because why not? Can I drag the... Oh, okay, there we go. Right, well, we've sort of... Oh, it looks like there's one more screw. Press H. H doesn't seem to be doing anything. Despite the obvious prompt there, H doesn't seem to be doing anything. Which is weird, I know. Is that... Am I able to move the camera at all? Oh, okay, that would help. Cool. Thanks, game. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, game, and say you mentioned the whole moving the camera around the object that part of this whole affair. But you know, apart from the fact that I'm really absolutely 100% not convinced you ever mentioned that. Use it. Right, wooden planks. I'm assuming so. Yes. Zooshed. Right. Now, how do I? Just okay. No, that's not. No, you see there. In real life, what you'd be able to do is move the wood back a bit. So cool. Not once did they mention to disable the saw power supply before assembling. That's true. That's true. But yeah, again, like I can only sort of. I realise technically it's a game, but it does feel a lot more like it's supposed to be a simulated game rather than a full-on sort of. I believe I've put... Oh, I suppose you want me to do the wooden beam piece as well. That's fine. But yeah, you hold the button, and then you have to release the button at exactly the right moment. And that's quite awkward for starters, and also hugely unrealistic. And as I say, it's not necessarily touting itself as a simulator game. However, I feel like it is sort of doing bits that are sort of slightly simulator. Requires a hammer. Okay, I can probably do a hammer. So I believe 3 was my hammer. So where do I start hammering? Over around the corner here. Around the corner here. If I had a hammer, I'd craft a test mock-up now. Mount that. Okay. Mount that. Superb. Delightful. Little bit of a crossbeam. Keep it steady. And now, if I had a hammer, I'd move my camera in the morning. Dig, 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 dig. Dig, 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 dig. Cool. What else do I need to adjust? Oh, there we go. So now here, there's some controls. I'm not convinced those controls existed earlier, but I'm willing to be proven wrong. I just don't 100% know what the next step is. Maybe it's up above me. Ah, there we go. Mount the wooden mounting pieces. Can we... No. Oh, I see. That's rotating the view. Is there a way to move the view? Not in an obvious... Oh, click. No, click on the object to move the No. I am clicking on the object to move the camera around. Click on what object? Click on this object? That don't work. Click on this object? That don't work. Unless I'm just... No. No, that's not... It's not working, guys. Anyway, I suppose we'll pop whatever that is on there. Right. So middle with bonnet, middle with cowboy hat. Put a cowboy hat in the middle, I think. Yeah, go on. And then is he having a friend? Okay, he's having a friend. He can have arm down there, please. And you know what? Treat yourself. Have your hand in your pocket there. Yeah, that's it. He looks like he's having a cheeky little fiddle indeed. Maybe he is having a cheeky little fiddle indeed. Pop the nail in there, pop the trinity of nails in there, and now finish off popping the nails in there. Pop another little nail in there. Come on, there you go. Now do a little nail in there. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Do you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this game might not be that good. I know, it's unfair. You're being unreasonable. You've barely tried it, and you're already making a snap judgment as to the quality of this game. Yes, I am. Okay, put that in the van. Okay, cool. Oh, I drop a test in the van. There you go. Just push him in the grenade. Push him in the van. That's it. And now to the shooting range. Yes, to the shooting range, which is obviously down here somewhere. Yes, it is. Apparently, it very much is. Travel through the door, of course, to the shooting range. Because so far, I'm not really feeling like a Mythbuster. I'm feeling disappointed. Also, that is possibly the shittest logo attached to the logo itself is very good. It's the Mythbusters logo. It's very good. But it just doesn't look like it sits on that van all that well. But in fairness, that's quite a low poly model of a van. And the wheels are just sort of... Either we sprung a flat tyre going over that rock, or that van is too low. I suspect that van is too low. Also, it really does not want to be... Let's just try and see if I can't... We'll have to have the shadows off. And everything is low. How low can you go? How low can... Oh dear, it might have broken. Might have broken. No, there we go. So now everything is even worse because I've turned the settings right down. But I think it's oh dear. It's games like this that do not like running at sort of like the full resolution, which I suppose arguably I should perhaps embrace that. And check my notebook. Okay, page 6. Okay, here we go. Right, go to page 7. Cool, great. You've done me again. You son of a bitch. Go to page 7. Right, explosive device. So go to page 8 now. You start the experiment and start the test sequence. You need to have an appropriate tool in order to start the test. Okay, requires a start button. Well, I do have a start button. I'm just going to have you tell me what to do. So, am I allowed? Is it here? Do I get to shoot a gun? No. Oh, am I supposed to go get the actual... Take the test mock up? Yeah, of course. Open the van. Open the van a bit more. And now pick up the test dummy. No. Couldn't have just had the test dummy with me, could they? No. Take out the test cowboy, exactly. Right. Do I just... No, apparently I don't just toss him off. Is there a way to actually... Oh, check your notebook on page 7. Did I not already look on page 7? Put it in the right place. 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 Let's see, is this... Meh. Warning, the cleanup crew is coming. No! Don't clean up my statue. Put him in the right place. Put him in the... Oh, take the grenade out. So what am I doing with the practice dummy? I don't know. Can anyone remember the shortcut they told me? Oh, no. Pick him up, otherwise he's going to be taken away. I'll tell you what, he seems... No, pick him up, he's going to be taken away. No. Now I'm just playing the dummy toss. Go, cowboy dummy. There you go, he's safe there. He's safe there. There we go, I found it anyway. But I can't remember... They told me a control, and I can't deny I wasn't paying attention. Which is half the problem, I suppose, arguably. Check your notebook on page 8 now. 6 of 8. Okay, so there is a page counter. Now, okay, can we just discuss the interface here? This is a... I suppose, technically a notebook.
Oh, no melon!
Indeed. Oh, no melon, indeed. But technically I know this is a notebook, and notebooks aren't necessarily got page numbers, but they could have put like a page number. Especially on the like blue tab, they could have put a page number instead of pages 6 out of 8 there. It just seems slightly disappointing, but it's fine. Prepare the starting position. Okay. So is the man supposed to be there? Is there no way of... I'll have a small bite there. Thank you, Leviathan. Is that the bloody thing's name? I think so. Fairly certain it's Leviathan. So, no, apparently... Well, I mean, he's at least standing. He's facing the wrong direction. How do I... Is there really, like, no way? Is it really just sort of toss him out and hope for the best? Because it's feeling quite a lot like it's toss him out and hope for the best that he stands on his feet. But that seems like a particularly poor way of doing it. So there must be a sort of maybe in the controls. Selection wheel. Oh, that was tab. There we go. Okay, it's fine. E is an action. Okay, E is an action. So maybe no. Okay. Oh, I see. Disassembly mode is slightly tinged with red, and assembly mode is not. I'm disassembling things. No, now I'm calm again. Oh, I suppose that was there. Right. Prepare. Okay, here we go. I want to get in bunker. In bunker, stick my start button down. My start button was there. So I'll put my start button down. And now I blow man. I blow man? I blow man. Are you serious? Are you? I mean, it's ticking. Are you actually encouraging me now? Wow, you really are encouraging me now to have started the grenade explosion and now walk over to the grenade to place the dummy. I'm assuming I'm misinterpreting what they meant. So, where do we want the dummy? I can't remember if they specified in the notebook or not. I mean, arguably it suggests multiple. And I've only got one, because it didn't tell me to buy more than one. Oh yeah, it did. It told me to get 4. So I didn't do that. So it looks like he's going to just go at the front and get blown the fuck up, son. But apart from that, yeah, I haven't got any more. I'll put cover. Oh, I see. Was it? Oh, am I supposed to put... I'm probably not supposed to put the cover behind him. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Cover the explosive to reduce its firepower. But I don't want to reduce its firepower. I want maximum firepower. Cool. Detonate the grenade. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, it can't handle detonating the grenade. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, dear. Okay. Okay, this is not good. It's not. I really would like to at least just detonate the grenade, if you wouldn't mind allowing me the detonation of the grenade. I promise I'll put it away after I detonate the grenade. If you'll just let me have this.
That wasn't so bad.
Boom! Experiment completed. Look! See? Have you seen this? Wait for it. Wait for it.
Never tell me the odds.
That cover? Unscathed. So yes, myth confirmed. If you put a wooden man and a barrel on a grenade, it will save your metal cover. Which means I can use that metal cover again. If that was a real metal cover and this was a real man, my metal cover, absolutely safe. Okay, test the firepower of a grenade. Use 1 grenade and 1 test mock-up. Well, technically I did that, thank you very much. And use heavy cover. End the experiment. Complete success. Complete success. Why are you not giving me the success noise, game? I get the impression you're telling me I did it wrong. I think this game might be a bit bad. Oh no, that's right. Hang on. You know, escape to finish. End the experiment. But it refuses to allow me to end the experiment because I think it's very much told me off. But I can restart the grenade if I want to, but I don't think I want to. I also don't think I can get out of the game now. Because there doesn't seem to be a thing. I suppose what I need to do is I need to take that metal cover. I suppose I need to change to assembly mode. Take that cover. Toss that down. Take my little man. Put my little man in. Oh, I can't seem to put my little man anywhere else. No. Alright, that'll do. I'd missed something. Do you know what I missed, or is that just a general assessment? Well, now we've found out what happens if the man has no cover, and the barrel has no cover, and the cover has no cover. No, again, they're not happy with me. Oh, here we go. We've got our stuff now. So I suppose we need assembly mode. Different object is already placed there. No, I don't think you're right there. I don't think you're right there, son. Take the metal cover. I suppose place the metal cover there. Now take the little man. Place the little man here. There we go. And now, no, fuck that. Fuck the barrel. Don't fuck the barrel, baby. Fuck the barrel. Boom! There we go. Finish the experiment. Yeah! There we go. We did it properly this time. Safety first. Apparently I lost money for safety first, which is weird. I suppose arguably health and safety does cost money, but still. Tools up and plausible. We've discovered it was plausible. I'm so glad. Restarting the test. No, end the experiment. End it all, please. End it all. I want out. Experiment complete. Throw it all away. Yes. Trash it all. Put it in the bin. Go to my laptop. Okay. I have enough cards to edit the episode. Cool. Worst episode ever. Let's do another. I don't think my computer can handle another. I think it needs a break. Because this is a brutally intense graphical game, it would seem. Absolute nonsense, but there you go. Where's my laptop? Where's my laptop? Oh, dear. Oh, there. Never try and sprint too fast. It looks like I have to go upstairs. Do I have to go upstairs? Yes, I can now go upstairs. I'm allowed upstairs in my office. I would have liked this game to have been good as well. It's just... I mean, I don't necessarily want to say it's not good. It's not necessarily what I'd consider good either. So, the Mythmaker Studio. To edit the episode, go to the Mythmaker Studio. Okay, cool. Move the first card. Well, I suppose what we need to do... Let's see. Impressing the audience often means doing the impossible. Move the first card. Do I get to choose the first card? I feel like... I don't know. Perfect plan. Well, I feel like that should be the end, right? Each card takes a portion of the episode's airtime. The duration of the card in the episode is displayed, right? Each episode must be at least 50 minutes, but no longer than an hour. Okay. Just start and end with plausible. It's definitely not what a Mythbuster game should be. No. That show prioritizes science. This is like quick time events with more work. True. It is not. It's not great. It's not great at all. Fearless. Oh, no, okay. To move on, push the spacebar. Tips. After completing the entire episode, you will be able to record if its length is appropriate. You will get money for further work on experiments. Popularity, on the other hand, will rise over time. Fill in the gaps and maintain good episode length. Well, I reckon if we interview the dude first, and then... Well, really, I don't necessarily see why I wouldn't just sort of Oh, I see, because I'm going to end up going... Am I allowed to just end the episode there, or do I have to use all of the cards? I think I have to use all the cards. So, sorry, bruv, but you've been cut, I think. Although, having said that, no, because that would be 20 minutes. Oh, no, yeah, that would be 20 minutes anyway. So, I guess, just pop. Yeah, it seems a shame to miss out on Sergeant Dan. But, unless maybe what I need to do is if I do ditch that, I'll put Sergeant Dan in, and then I do take that out. Maybe what I need to do is move them all down the bus. No. No. So Sergeant Dan is Mr. Pointless. Cool. That's good. I enjoy a Pointless Dan. A flash of genius, that'll do. Record an episode. Yay. Do? Oh, do I need another episode? I don't have enough cards. I think I may have recorded the episode. No? I don't know. Have I done what you wanted? I think I may have done what you wanted. I think... Okay, I think it's downstairs. I see. There is another... No, there is not another myth on the Mythbusters board. Oh, I suppose there is the next one. An exponential explosion. I don't think I want to. Sorry, game. I don't think I want to. A, you're absolutely bullying my machine into submission, and B, it's not that good. It's not that good. It doesn't feel quite like, especially with that wood. Now maybe I missed something with the wood, but sawing the wood didn't feel simulator enough to be a true simulator, which makes me think, which feels like it should be. You know, like I'd have almost preferred it if you did actually have to sort of go ahead and get a tape measure and go, right, we need these logs to be, because it might have been better. And I'm assuming, I don't think either of the Mythbusters has anything to do with this game, which is probable. But it would have been perhaps better either to leave it or do some kind of like thing where you're the intern with possibly Jamie Hyneman wouldn't necessarily want to be a voice actor in a video game, but nonetheless, Adam Savage might have been up for it. But like, if you were under their tutelage, doing things, and thus building it, because like getting to the experiment stage and putting it all up in the thing was quite nice, but it just lacked a bit of, well, everything really. Alright, let's try this other one. I've got a feeling this one is Unity again, which means it's probably going to continue kicking the shit out of my machine, which means I might need to... I just need to leave it a moment. Let it chill out for a second or two. Before, inevitably, of course, kicking the shit out of it again. But, yeah, we'll give the poor bugger a moment or two's time frame. Tell you what I'll do. I'll look up the store page of the Mythbusters game, see if there's anything of interest. So yeah, yes, it was 231% funded on Kickstarter. It does come along with Discover Other Great Games, Gas Station Simulator, Junkyard Simulator, and Fire Commander. Yeah, the building, I must admit, is even just looking at it, it's slightly disappointing. I suppose arguably, it's truth be told, it's not my sort of game in the first place. I don't think that sort of simulator game I'm never really gotten into. But yeah, it didn't rock my world, shall we say, as I would have liked a Mythbusters game to have done. Oh, is there actually? Was that actually sort of meant to be a mod? I don't know. If it's meant to be Adam Savage, whoo, they've done him a disservice. I don't think it's meant to be him anyway. If it's meant to be Jamie Hyneman, they've done him a disservice as well, in fairness. I think it's just meant to be a bald man with a beard. Perhaps that's meant to be the player character. Just random bald man with beard. Yeah, it's difficult to know. I think it almost looks like a strange fusion of them both in a very peculiar fashion. But yeah, it doesn't seem great. And as I say, it goes with the standard Unity games thing for me, which is it just does not play well with my machine. And I have not got an understanding or a reasoning for that. Anyway, let's have another go with another demo, which might be right up Mr. Bluebush's alley. We shall see. A, we'll see how it fares, and B, we'll see if it is any kind of Jadam Savageman. Now that's a superhero name. Hello, I'm Jadam Savageman. What do you mean? Am I the superhero known as Savage Man? No, I suppose actually it should be the other way around, shouldn't it? Hello, I'm Jadam Savageman. What? You're asking if I'm the superhero Savage Man? No, I don't know where you'd get that from. I'm hoping he doesn't know. Okay, so this is Model Builder. Welcome to the demo. Dear Modeler, you now have a unique chance to test out our game before the official release. But before you start, please note that our game is still under development and bugs may occur during the gameplay. If you want to share your feedback, go to the Discord server. And please do add it to the wish list. Okay. Oh, he's making it rain. He's making it rain. Is that showing excitement for model making? But it's not quite. I think it's a bit more Airfix kits and less miniatures. But we shall see. I'll have a look in career mode. Fuck it, we'll go for it. Well, having said that, little tiny tank, let's be honest. Which one of us hasn't built a little tiny tank? I suspect we've all built tiny tanks. I reckon we've all had a tiny tank every now and again. You know, someone else is in the house and you've just got to be quick with your tiny tank. Do I need... No, it's still loading, that's fine. Welcome. I feel like I've got to do slightly more sort of showbiz, welcome to Model Builder Demo. We prepared this short tutorial to teach you some of the basic game mechanics. Follow the instruction in the objectives panel, situated in the top right corner in order to complete this tutorial. We wish you lots of fun building models. Model Builder T. Oh yeah, no, it really is. It's another one. It's another one. Okay, let's see if we can settings. That's it. Let's see if we can't change this up. Let's try... Whoops, should have done the other way around first. Okay, let's have a go. That's the one, I think. Or at least it might suffice. Oh dear. Do. Gotta go. That's fair enough. Is it because it's running full screen? Does running a window help? I don't think so, is the honest answer. I don't think so, but I'm going to try running it in a window. Simply because it might allows me to turn that resolution down slightly, which aids slightly. But in truth be told, it shouldn't really do it at all. Because this computer, although not the world's greatest of computers, it's not that bad. So it shouldn't really struggle. I thought they were porn magazines for a moment there. I was getting all excited. Disappointed. To-do list. Buy crotch case. Buy a crotch case. Exactly. That's what I require. Oh, look at that. Now that is fancy for miniatures. Okay, so the only problem, of course, with it being a window is it's now smaller, which makes this tiny writing in the top corner slightly more difficult to read, which is always a problem. To walk around the room, use the WASD keys. I used the WASD keys, and now I want to use the LMB. Okay, cool. This project selection window, you can start or continue. Work on previously open projects. Select my first model. On the left side of the screen, select project from the projects list. Open project by clicking the box. Okay, Spitfire. I'm gonna use my talents to build a Spitfire. Open the project. Unleash the box. I don't think it was necessary to use a scalpel on the box, especially because I didn't see any cellophane, which means you just sort of scored along the cardboard, and that didn't seem necessary. You can stick your fingers in the cardboard. There was tape. Oh, you reckon? I still don't think it was necessary to bring out the scalpel, cause that's overkill. You could have just peeled off the tape. But there you go. I'm very much a person who will use a fingernail as opposed to a knife. It makes dinner really awkward, especially steak. No, that's not true. I would use a knife for steak, of course. Of course I would. I'm being silly. I'm jesting. I'm japing. I'm jiggly pokering. So stick body, or wing, back thing, under Buddha. Wasn't expecting to say the word Buddha. Stick it under. Put the under Buddha on. That's the back under Buddha first. Then you put the propeller on, and then you put the front under Buddha on, and then you put the double under Buddha right in the middle, and then the upper Buddha, of course, and then you've got a completed Spitfire. Cool. How do I live without you? Oh, go back to the previous page. Okay. Maximize, minimize. Tab. Okay, cool. So I probably want the first page would help. Okay, cool. Right. How do I live without you? Maximize the manual. I mean, technically, I just. How do I? Oh, right. Hold the tab key, was that? No. Oh, I see. Right. Hang on. Is that the one you wanted? Yes, maybe. Oh, yeah. That's what you wanted to do. Please try and make it look awful. That's not in the spirit of it. Manual can help you quickly track the parts that are necessary to complete the manual step. Move the cursor over one of the parts to see it highlighted in the storage. Okay. Click LMB to find the part. It's on frame A. Move a sprue to the work-in area. Oh, that's not how I move a sprue. That's how I move a sprue. Look at this, I'm moving a sprue. I've put it on the work area. Yes, I have. Click one part in the sprue. Use the cutting knife. Wouldn't I want to use the sprue cutters first? Surely. Yeah, apparently. So, I'll try and build it nicely first. What we want is that piece first. But yeah, this seems overkill. Why would I use a knife for this? Do you use a knife for this bit? Just yank it off. That's fair. But do you use a knife for getting rid of your sprues? I wouldn't. Do I just clip or do I actually do? Oh no, I think you do actually have to do a slice there. So we want the other side as well. So we'll slice off. In fairness, what I'd usually do is probably unslice everything, but so drag that bit into the thingy. Hey, did you? Oh no, you haven't. I thought for a moment there. I used clippers. Yeah, you'd use, and look, weirdly, there does appear to be a sort of snippers option. Oh, I think I may have lost the knife. Whoops. Oh, I've also lost the bloody thing. As I say, I think you can double tap. Oh, okay. Oh, you want me to cut out 2 more parts? Fair enough then, I suppose. Alright, we'll cut this bit out as well then. Maybe the spur is made of Victoria's sponge, yeah. It's weird, because you'd use sprue cutters to cut the sprue. and then you'd use the knife to clean it up, wouldn't you? Or at least that's what I've been doing recently. In fact, I've been doing a lot of that recently. So much of it recently. And I tell you, some of them. Oof. How you built Captain Marvel, I do not know. She fucking didn't want to go with me. Jesus, that woman was a fucking nightmare to build. She did not want to go together whatsoever. It was like, go on, just sit there with your head on. Oh, no, I've knocked your head off. Try to put your arm in. I do, yes. And I'll tell you, some of them are an absolute delight to put together. But she was full on sort of driving me fucking insane. I can't deny I was going to leave it as a bit of a surprise later on because I've already painted a load of bits as well. I've painted my lampposts, my traffic lights, my bins, and I'm partway through the cars, and I've built all of the starter set models and a couple of bonuses that I will leave as a surprise. Okay, so move a part to the working area. Okay, that's easy enough. Show the help button using F1. Okay, cool. I see, so there's lots of weird stuff. It's fine, we'll figure that out. No, okay, alright. Connect two parts. How do I connect parts? To assemble the model, you need to connect all of its parts. Speedy, in fairness, it's not that speedy, I assure you of that. Especially because, like, just building them, I realised I was taking forever to build some of those models, because it's like, oh boy! Because I've been listening to Radio 4 recently, specifically the comedy programmes on Radio 4. So Just a Minute, and one called Elephant in the Room, and one called Tom Wrigglesworth's Hang-Ups. All three are quite entertaining little half-hour programmes of comedy. And it's amazing how it's like, okay, with a bit of luck, a couple of them, I'll have a couple of models done. And it's like 4, 5, and I've still not done the sodding models, but there you go. Right, okay, so how do I connect these parts? So, click. To do that, take out a part or module onto the working area. Okay. Then click connectable part and move it to the highlighted connection. Okay. How do we oh no, so that's our cockpit. They are insanely small. Yeah, I must admit, one of the others that really I noted it on, although I can't deny they weren't that bad because they slot into place nicely. How unbelievably, I don't know, you may not have done him yet. I don't think I've seen him on your side yet. But how ridiculously small are Baron Zemo's arm patches, his little elbow patches? It's like, fuck off! Just leave them on the arm! Mould them on the arm! They're so stupidly small to actually get done. It's just silliness. That one, absolute silliness. And a couple of the others which are like, attach their hand to the arm. How about you just leave the hand on the arm, please? And the worst ones are the ones where it's, please attach this hand to this arm, but then also cut out the other arm, which is the whole arm. Which immediately tells you that they could have had that hand attached to that arm. What they decided to do was make your life a misery. But as I say, a lot of them, I can't deny, are sort of, quite satisfying, and it's, you get into a nice little sort of trance-like scenario, and it's very relaxing. But I tell you what, as I say, Captain Marvel, she was not relaxing at all. Not in the slightest bit. How do I actually drag these parts? Click connectable part. Right. Okay, there we go. And yeah, unfortunately, I think this is going to be one of those ones where you can't build it piss poorly, because I was forced to click it and just put it in the right place, which is weird. Because yeah, it's got this sort of snap mechanic, so I don't think I can place it there. It snaps automatically to that perfect position, which, as I say, feels slightly odd to me. Because I mean, at this point, I don't get me wrong, I don't necessarily know. Oh, I see this one. Apparently, they're going to. Their decisions are weird, but I suppose arguably we can flip it up that way and then pop it in. Yeah. So just because they couldn't see it, it could still snap to it, but it couldn't see it. So it's, yeah. Again, another one for slightly peculiar decisions, but that's fine. Is that the right wing? Yeah. You don't really have much choice. Just stick it in. No! See, that's another thing where this one's missing a bit of a trick, because surely almost part of the entertainment is putting too much glue on it. Which is what I was definitely guilty of that with Captain Marvel. A lot of the other ones I've done quite well, sort of like getting a nice amount of glue. The first two I did, which I think were Spider-Man and Iron Man, they were really good. They were perfect amount. Well, I say that for my standard, they were perfect amount of glue, perfect amount of anything, and it was really well done. But then Captain Marvel came along and shat all over my perfect streak of doing it well, because she just did not play fucking ball. She did not wish to go together at all. Oh, I think that might be the rear wheel. Oh no, clearly it's not. It's fine. I suppose actually arguably we've put the rear wheel on, wouldn't we? Oh, I see, that goes under there. Very nice. And now we just put the... Oh, I'm not allowed to put the cockpit on a dodgy angle there. And then we have our finished Spitfire. Finished project. Yes, okay. Do you want to finish working on this model? Yes, please. Do I get to put the paint on? Assembly. 5 stars. Perfect. I'm not 100% sure how you could do it not perfect. I don't know. Leave the workbench. Okay, leave the workbench. How do I leave the workbench? Just escape button? Yes, just escape button. Okay. Project table. Yeah, cool. Display shelf. LMB. Do I not get to paint it? You always. You're literally... I suppose maybe if you didn't put the propeller on? I don't know. I don't know if you'd be allowed to finish the project, though, is the weird thing there. Go to the project bench. Okay, so here we go. Select and open a project. Dwarf Hammer Mini. Oh, that might be a bit more fun. Titan Forge Dwarf Mail. Oh, Titan Forge, I recognise the name, so they must sponsor this in some fashion. 32mm. This is more like it, isn't it? High quality 3D print was designed for tabletop games, role-playing games and collectors. Seems like the little buddy is missing his hammer. They should definitely reconnect. Interesting. So how do I deal with that situation, I suppose? And whoop! I'm not going to lie. I don't necessarily think I'd buy this game, but it is kind of satisfying in a sort of relaxing sort of way. In that sort of way that's like, yeah, it's nice enough. Oh, flip the manual. Okay, how do I flip the manual? How do I flip your manual? How do I flip it now? Flip it good. Oh, flip it now. Flip it real good now. Just with the first manual, after opening, you're presented with a model manual. Revise it to see what steps you'll need to follow. Complete it. To use one of them, notice the colour indicators that guides the painting process. To use one of them, simply click on it. Choose the proper tool. Yeah, I think flip the manual. That's what I was doing earlier. That's where the confusion went. So here's the paint. So bucket tool to apply sickly pink on A002. Really? Is that... Do I not get to like put a brush on or something? With this tool, you can paint the whole part at once. Okay. Nice. So, Oh, I see. What? I don't know. I don't understand. I'm confused. Put it on the painting desk. Put it on the painting desk. Where do I get the bucket? Where do I get the bucket from? Bucket from? Oh, here we go. Bucket of paint, right. So what we want here is we want to pop a bit of coppery stuff in there, bit of copper there, bit of copper there. Lovely jubbly. Now we want to get the wood on, which is the handle. God, this is much better than I can paint. Just click. God, this would make painting so much easier if I could just click the area with the brush. Just grab the brush and go boop, boop. That'd be so much better. Look, didn't have to care about overlapping there, did I? I can, however, make him have a pink handle and a brown hand. Shall I have a pink handle and a brown hand? Yeah, go on. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Use airbrush to finish up the hammer and nails. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is a bit more sort of in-depth stuff, perhaps. Use the basic tool that always paints with a smooth edge. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, okay. I don't even know how I'm engaging the airbrush. So what sort of thing do I want to do? Second basic painting tool is an airbrush. It allows freehand painting with the chosen colour, adjustable size and spread. To use it, choose the painting tools from the interface. Clicking numerical keys. You can also use the interactive manual part just as before. Use the airbrush to finish up the hammer and nails. So I suppose, can I choose my own colour? Yes, I can. So shall we put a bit of volcanic yellow? Can I? Oh, I see. If I go like that, that's a bit... Oh no, I don't think it matters. But we can see the airbrush a little bit more. So just... Oh, no, okay. Oh, there we go. I've sprayed it. Beep. 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 And... Beep. It's all orange now. Everything's orange now. It's all orange now. Everything's orange now. Get the top. Make it orange. Or volcanic yellow, technically. That hammer looks like it hurts. Makes you feel sore. I don't really know what you actually want me to do, because I don't know if I finish up. Oh, is it on the next page? Oh, it's on the next page. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to the. Let's go. I'll do it properly. I'll do what they want me to do, which is basically this. I think I've missed a bit, haven't I? Yes, I missed a bit of copper. There we go. Is the chat window scrolling? Define chat window. Where and how? I think so. Oh, the on-screen one. Test tub G. Yes, test tub G. No, it looks like it might not be, which is weird. Probably not a lot I can do about that, because that's that might have refreshed it. No, okay. I mean, as I say, there's not a whole lot. That removes it and that puts it back on. No, I don't think there's much I can do about that unless I restart the whole thing, because I don't know of a way of getting that one to rejigger as I suppose maybe a full rejiggering and reloading of the scene might do it, but apart from that there's not a whole lot I can do. So right, here we go. Get the orange in there, and now we just want to sort of get in here. Now, I doubt you'd be able to really do this with an airbrush. Well, I say that. Okay, no. You can definitely do what I've just done with an airbrush, which is completely fuck it up. It's fine. Can I undo that? No, I can't. It's a shame. I suppose... Oh no, the size... Oh no, you can go lower in size. I should have gone lower in size, really, but never mind. Well, there you go. It's not on my paint job if you don't fuck it up. Is this meant to be fingernails? I think this is meant to be the fingernails. Maybe. Difficult to say for certain. This is a very similar shade. Definitely similar shade, but still. Again, make him look awful. No! I can't help. I mean, he's going to look awful. I've seen people paint the smallest things indeed. Yeah, I had a feeling that was probably going to be the case. That some people can actually get an airbrush to do it that. Plus, I suppose arguably, well, it's easier here because I can just fine-tune the nozzle, but I'm assuming you can probably fine-tune your nozzle if you're at home as well. Oh, do we want to do the other side? Yeah, we do. The gem on the other side, I suppose. So I'll pop that back to that colour and get nice up close and personal. This time we'll drop the nozzle down to about 2 maybe, if I can. I really wish there was a shortcut for that sort of thing, but let's try and make it seem a bit more realistic. I'll try and get like a, you know, the generator sound and the blowing of the brush. There we go. It's not bad. And look, it's a miniature. From a distance, it looks alright, doesn't it? It's basically a spray can of primer that costs pence instead of £8 to £12 a go. It's not a bad idea. I feel like basically that will be what my sort of... I need to sort of change the camera around a bit more. That's basically, it feels like that's what my... If I ever get an airbrush, that would be what I'd use it for mostly as well. Finish the project. Do I want to finish working on this model? Yes, why not? There we go. My dwarf male cleric miniature was apparently perfect in assembly, certainly, but only 4.5 stars. They very much went, no, you went over the lines when you were doing your airbrushing. Leave the workbench, okay. Place the dwarf on one of the display shelves. Of course I'm going to place the dwarf on a display shelf. You think I am? A man who does not place his dwarfs on a display? That is very small. Let's put him at a... what's the jauntiest angle? Looking straight at you. There you go. Love it. I'd love a shelf like that. In fairness, I've got several shelves like that. They just have things on them. On the computer. I forgot to turn on the live stream. Okay, it's a Moon OS. In the computer, use the mail to accept the first competition assignment. Okay. Oh, hey. I'm going to give you a run for your money. I might win a competition. Dear colleagues, we're starting with the next edition of our contest for beginners. If you participated in our last workshop, you know that we have a lot of scrap left. Isn't it a perfect opportunity to have some fun? Each participant will get one such model. Take good care of it. And after the competition, you can leave it on your shelf. There are no requirements. Every modeler is welcome. Are you interested? Then get in touch with us. Best. Modeler Society. Cool. Can I have a go at that? Go to the workbench. First competition. Cool. Let's see. Oh, a wasteland scrap car. Nice. Okay, this game is actually quite good. I like it. It's impressed me a lot more since the snap and go that was the first project. Okay, assemble the whole model. Use decals provided in the model set. Okay, cool. So let's open that bad boy up. Do we have to deal with the sprue? No. No, I don't have to deal with the sprue. Pop that on my workbench. Yeah. And put the engine in the car. Whoops. Put the car on the engine. Oh, there we go. Hang on. I almost had it. No. Just need to get... Oh, I suppose zooming out would help. Pop the engine in the car. No, it did not do it. Cocking cocks. Will you please let me put my bits on the car? Thank you very much, sir. That slide out of the box was a bit sexy. True. Okay, so I need to pop. Wait. Oh, I see. That little bit has already been constructed, I think. So do I want to put him on the front? I think I want to put him on the front. I'm not 100% convinced. Maybe that's not the... Well, it says I've done it. But I'm not convinced. But never mind. So we're looking at... Try and do what I usually do, I suppose, although it's a lot more awkward in this situation. There we go. Get it roughly looking the way it does in the what's it, and you're all right. Paint bucket. What do we want to do? I'm not sure. Oh, it's this bit. Can you do that bit? I think I may have fucked it. No, I don't know. Why is it over there? Right. So I want you to paint that. You painted that? Did you paint that? I don't know if you painted that. I'm very confused right now. I think it might already be painted. Oh, I see. So that, yeah, right. That's been painted, right? So do I want to paint? No, I want to paint that bit like that. I think. I don't know. I'm devilishly confused. But there you go. Never mind. Which bit's that thing? No fucking clue. Are they meant to be? Oh, they're the brake calipers. See, I think what we've done here is we've made a boo-boo. Although having said that, I think a lot of this has already been done. I don't think I need to actually care that much about the painting side of things. Which is possibly why this is not exactly doing what I think it should now. Let's fucking skip that page. Now, are you 100% sure I need to worry about this? So that's the tyre, right? Okay. Now you actually do want me to paint tyres. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so I think that page is done. I think we possibly need to go back and paint the underside a bit more. Because I didn't finish it. So let's go back and finish off the underside, I suppose. I think this silver colour is meant to be like basically everything here. Apart from the main chassis area. I'm not 100% convinced what else I can paint that would actually match up. So I see a couple of bits there, I suppose. That's probably the internal brake caliper bit. Yeah, okay, I think that's a bit meant to be a bit that I'm painting up that there. So yeah, the whole of that. Well, maybe I'm supposed to be doing the inside-y bit there. That bit's meant to be brown, right? And those bits are meant to be silver, right? do all the brake calipers, which I think I've done the brake calipers, haven't I? This is quite confusing. But it's in fairness, this is why I don't follow paint guides. That's why I prefer to be slightly more maverick with my painting. Makes it a lot easier when you don't care what the colour scheme is going to be. Okay, so do I even have that piece? Oh, that's that piece there, isn't it? The footwell. Am I not? Earth brown. Hey, there we go. It's connected this time, weirdly. Seemed to not want to connect last time. So the outer bit we want in that colour, and the inner bit we want in that colour. In that colour, in that colour, yeah, that colour. You could do that in that colour and actually register. That would be really nice. Oh, yeah. If I fuck it up and then do it correctly, no. No, I'm pretty certain I've done the colour they wanted on the area they wanted it on, and it's decided not to register. Oh, here we go. Decals. The decals are already on. You do realise this, don't you? Just a quick minor detail. Unless I'm supposed to. Maybe am I supposed to paint over the decals? I feel like that's the answer to that is no. But I've painted over the decals now, so fuck it indeed. Oh well. Let's look for the best. Okay, you can use decals to provide a nice touch of colour, detail and authenticity to your model. Okay. So we want to take... Whoops. Oh, I see. We want to... That's not the right decal anyway. Unless I don't think it is. Okay, I wouldn't exactly say that was correct. The dot is not helping. I don't really know. Spring projection? Right, let's get it straight. Where it was supposed to be up or down. Oh, the fuel gauge, so I suppose, yeah, it's meant to be sort of give or take, something like that. That'll fucking do, won't it? That'll fucking do. Now a speedometer. A little bit further around. Now you know why I don't do so well on model projects, exclusively because of the phrase fuck it, that'll do, innit? Pop that in the back there. There we go. We've stuck some decals on. Now we want to stick some more decals on. Top of the place where we already stuck a load of decals. Oh, I see, it's the sticker. How fast do we think we should be going? Really fucking fast, God. Something like that, because I can't bother to move it around. What sort of thing is that? Oh, I see. Oh, and this is going to be revs or something, isn't it? So I suppose we'll high speed, low revs. I don't think that's even remotely possible, but fuck it, it'll do. Right, and now we've got the back of our truck. I really wish I could understand how to move it a little bit better. Ah, that's a bit more like it. That gives me in a slightly more neutral position. That will allow me to manoeuvre it around a bit more. There we go, lovely jubbly. Now then, okay, so rubber black on the pedals. And the gear stick. Is that just the gear stick there? That's the whole area, I believe. Shininess. Oh no, shininess goes on the gear knob, it would say. And the rear of the pedals. I don't think the pedals are considered separate entities, so that's fine. Steering wheel. Horrible brown colour. Is that meant to be... I don't know if that's meant to be a horrible brown colour as well, but it is now, so... the chair is definitely meant to be a horrible brown colour. The back of the chair is meant to be another horrible brown colour. Again, it doesn't seem to be registering the fact that I've done it, despite the fact that I've done it. I suppose that's fine. I suppose arguably we want to get that piece out, maybe? Or, no, I don't think we want to snap it on yet. We just want to bring it out. Well, of course, there's even more parts involved in this, so... that's just the brake lights. Nice. And then that's the base and the little air scoops. And around the lights. No, just around the lights. And the body is red. And then what we got? Bit of silver trim and silver spikes. Silver spikes. And is that the whole back end? No, just the bumper. Silver spikes and a silver piece and a silver spikes, and it feels like maybe there's something. No, that's just the spikes again, isn't it? Oh, it's the front. It's that front bumper, isn't it? There we go. I think it's considered to be done. Oh yeah. Now we wants to get over to the workbench. Not sure how to do that, but never mind. I suppose arguably what we can do is find that, bring that out, combine the two, pop that here now, put on the safety barriers. Where are they supposed to go? Oh, they're at the back. I didn't know. It's fine. Next page, please. Silver on the exhaust pipes and the metal balls. Booyah, that's what we like to see. Okay, we need the engine block, so we get the engine out. Now we need to paint up the engine. And that appears to be... I feel like that's the only piece. No? Or am I confused? Oh, I see. No, that's... I think that's supposed to be that colour. And then everything else is supposed to be the silver colour. Is that even remotely correct? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I think what we're supposed to be doing there is possibly making it look like there's a bit of engine dirt and grime, perhaps. So maybe just do a little streak on the top to suggest they've gotten hot, and a little bit on the bottom to equally suggest they got hot, and then just polish off the insides. And then technically it's classified as done, so it'll do. Now we want the car. We need to move the car back and a little bit around. Pop the engine inside the car. Reset the view, then rotate it a little bit back there. Now you want white on the headlamps, which is gonna be quite difficult, but there you go. A nice silver on the grill, and then a sort of black on its smiling face. That's right. So I think the problem we've got is I haven't done the lights properly, maybe. Oh, there we go. I think I've now now done the lights properly. Next page. So we want to get this door out. Get the door out. Paint up the outside portion of the door, then the inside portion of the door, then the handles, then the doodah. Then we want to get a nice bit of paint on there. And now I think that's the other door. So let's summon the other door to the paint factory. Yeah, alright. Silver up the doodads, paint the little wind mirror, and now put the doors on. Pop the car on the bay, get the doors on this bad boy. And then we go to the next page, and now we put the decal on. Yes, we do. Can I... That's shifting it, can I? No, okay, fine. Let's find the decal. Can we replace the decal at all? I'm not sure. But that sort of goes there. Kinda want the car to move a little more, but there you go. World projection, yeah, that'll do nicely. It's a shame that's off at an angle, but I don't think that was me. Never mind, let's get some more parts on my little car. Pop the roof rack on if I can, sir. Pop the roof rack on if I can, sir. Got the roof rack on, get the sidebars in. Another sidebar needs to go inside. Oh, he missed. There we go. Must admit, that's one thing I've never done. I don't think I've ever... Well, I'd actually tell a lie. I've distinctly done that. I have missed several times. Some of the tiny parts. I was very glad that I invested in a pair of tweezers, because some of those were immensely tiny, and without tweezers I don't think my fat hands could have managed it. Play that trumpet, funky boy. And now we want to get a fucking gas tank. Do we reckon this is scenery, or do we think that maybe this is... Oh, it's actually a NOS tank, I think, isn't it? So it's probably going to be based on that. So what? Where? How? When? I'm not sure. Is it supposed to... No, it's supposed to go on top, isn't it? So it might be easier to reset my view. And then... Oh, no. No, I didn't ask you to do that, but I'm pretty certain I asked you to... I see, that's what the shift key is doing. And the control key... Oh no, the control key is doing what I want it to do. So what are we thinking? Up towards the schnozzle. Whoops. Oh, almost put it on and didn't mean to, but no, I think right in the centre there. Marvellous, magnificent. It's not happy that I've done the business though, which is interesting. Oh, I think maybe I'm supposed to... Yeah, I was supposed to paint the little schnozzle as well. I must admit, the little schnozzle being slightly different would have been quite interesting. But I'll do what I'm told. I'll do what I'm told. I like doing what I'm told. I'm just a... You know... I'm an obedient person. I say that knowing full well that I'm definitely not. Pop the paint in there, paint the handle, paint the top of the shovel, and then I think we're done. Now we want to get the rollers out, the terrible looking rollers. They're gonna do you some damage. You know they're gonna do damage. Just look at them. Oh, thank God we're allowed to just paint the nails in one full swope. would have been very tedious trying to pick out every single nail with the little clicker. And now let's bring the car back to the workbench. Come on out, Mr. Car. You've got bits to go. Get my spare tire on the roof. Get my wheelie goodness on the back now. Don't even think about ramming up my backside, 'cause you couldn't believe what I could do if you decide to ram my backside. I feel like there must be a better way. There must be a better camera movement than that, surely. Shift, I wonder if that's... Okay, there we go. Yes, there was a better camera movement than that. I suppose arguably, let's reset it. Move it on one angle. No, that's not going to work. It's not going to work either. It's not going to work. I can move it like that, but I can zoom it like that. What are the other ones? Rotations, really, I want. Yeah. Oh, rotate around a fixed axis. Okay, that might. Okay, there we go. Still not quite what I wanted, but here you go. I suppose we'll have to do. Let's get this decal on the honky donk. The honky donk man. He's now got himself a gun. Oh, there we go. I think we've just about got it right. Booyah! That's what I'm talking about. Now, where else do we want silver then? Oh, silver, little butt cap. And now, theoretically, that appears to be a finished model. Through the multiple different sides. Yeah. Booyah! Finish the project. Yes, I'm finished with my project. I don't think it's going to be a 5-star performance this time, because I missed quite... Oh no, it is. It very much is. Okay, fair dues. Didn't feel like a 5-star performance since I left several pages only half done, but it's fine. Back to the workbench. Oh yeah. Except the new task, that's fine. Let me put my model on the shelf first though, because you know, I spent quite a long time building that model, so I feel like it deserves... Whoops! I didn't actually place it. I just span it around. I don't want to say honky tonk sounds racist, but yeah, true. There is a certain racial slur that it sounds like it could be. Right, okay, so, dear colleagues, we're starting... Oh, wait, oh yeah, okay. Collect. Does that mean I won? Yeah, well, it means I did it. That never actually specified it, that I won it. I'm now taking commissions. I need a model of an R35 tank in original 1940s military colours. I pay for quick completion. I bet you do, you dirty little boy. Of the task and accuracy. The person to whom it will be delivered is a history geek, so the model shall not arouse any suspicion. I emphasise, painting must be accurate. If I am not mistaken, the models are also empty inside, right? I am counting on you to complete the task quickly. Okay, I accept this task. Thank you for taking part in the competition. We hope you've had a lot of fun and you'll continue your model building journey. I will. In the shop, okay. Open the shop. Choose the tools section. Okie dokie. The dry brushing tool. Sweet! Now I'm going to use that for everything. Because that's what I am actually... I'm legitimately doing that. The chipping chocolate chips one. Okay, go to the workbench. Nice. But yeah, I'm at that stage where I'm basically dry brushing everything, and anything that could be dry brushed is getting dry brushed, which is fine. I suppose technically fine. Slice it open. Oh yeah, the war treasures. Look at those instructions. The R35 tank. Just drop it down. Finishing assembly. Finish the assembly of the model. Bring that base unit down. Yeah. Sexy looking tank, baby. And now we get the top of the tank and we attach it. Now we gotta get the turret. Are you the turret? Yeah, you're the turret. Now we wanna dry brushing tool, detailing technique to highlight the detail of resurface elements. Okay, where do you want your dry brushing? I think it's across the vents. That makes a degree of sense. Let's see. Am I correct now? I feel like I am. Yeah. So it's that vent there, and that vent there, and then I think it's that vent there. Do I have to do anything else? I don't know. I'll just dry brush. I don't know if that did anything. I'm not sure it's doing anything. But then again, that's the thing with dry brushing. It's sometimes that's where I'm heavy-handed with dry brushing, because I'm very much like here. Genuinely, do not know. I can't see that dry brushing. I'm heavy-handed with dry brushing because it's sort of. Why aren't you doing? I need to see you doing things, Mr. Dry Brush. How do we? Oh yeah, that's how we move the camera. Which is always where it goes horribly wrong, because then you very swiftly realise that you shouldn't have put it on so heavy. But you know, it's fun. I must admit, I've never tried decals. I should perhaps have a look into that and see if I can get the decals going on. Let's get a little sort of club symbol on the front. Didn't mean to do that. So what we want to do is sort of put it up there. That'll do. Now we want another sort of club symbol. And we want it on the back now. Let's rotate my little tank and see what we can do. Have a little. No, you don't have to rhyme everything, don't you know? That'll probably be sufficient. It looks close enough. Ooh, more decals. Are you sure? I'm confused. Which way are you looking at the model in this picture? From the back of the tank. The back of the tank. Everybody looks at it from the back of the tank. I see now. You want another one of these on the side. Yeah, that's good enough. Of course it is. Now we wanna do that, and then hopefully do that, and then do that, and then we should be able to get the 0 on that bad boy and pop it on the back. Oh yeah, sexy. Side view. All of you's done. I'm finished. At least I think so. Personally, I'd have made sure that dry brushing looked a bit more like it was dry brushed, but that's fine. 4.5 stars though for the painting, unfortunately. Maybe I should have done more dry brushing. Open the mail app and check on the commission. Cool, let's have a go. Only use decals if you're well versed in decals. Let's see. Are you allowed to use B and C cals as well, or is it just going to be? Do you have to just go from A cows to D cows, or do you go up in sequence? Meeting Joy. Oh, first commission work. There we go. That one. Yeah, that's fine. Here we go. Collect. I got 10 experience. Oh yeah. A meeting Joy. Now is that me? Oh, it is me meeting a person called Joy. Or I thought for a moment it was the fact that I was meeting someone was Joy. Hello, I worked with your grandfather for years. I used to be his assistant and student. Working with him ignited my passion for this profession. The news of his passing left me with an emptiness in my heart. You know, it was a kind of Karate Kid situation, but with less martial arts and more making of cool props and models. Your grandfather left me a piece of his work with instruction. I'm nowhere near the song, and I do know that. I do know that. A cow, B cow, C cow. I didn't invent the S cow, of course. Scow. I didn't invent the S cow. I don't even know if that was intentional, but just amused me as an extra one. Anyway, so you'll probably like the model. If you've ever seen 6 Angry Archaeologists, I don't think I've seen 6 Angry Archaeologists, but there you go. Nice to meet you, Joy. Yeah, it's great to finally talk to you. Stan shared some of his stories about you. It's no wonder he wanted you to have the model. He built a few notable dragon props in his career, but I think that's the first one he ever made. You can tell it's because... No, I don't think that's a correct sentence, is it? If anything, I feel like that should be, but I think that's the first one he ever made. You can tell it is, comma, because it has a crack on its tail. You wouldn't contract that, I don't think. Anyway, not necessarily the point. It was damaged during filming when the producer dropped the statue on his foot, leading to a cracked dragon's tail as well as the producer's broken toe. But I know which one I feel more sorry for. It's the dragon! Your grandfather once joked that his models are so sturdy that they break people's legs. Oh, and it has Stan's note attached. He used to add unique notes to almost every model he sold or gifted, surely gifted. I have already read it. Hope you don't mind, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm curious about your reaction, so I'll reach out again soon. Okay. Open the Oriental Dragon. Yes, please. You get quite a lot of bang for your buck in this demo. Or at least it feels like it, anyway. Oriental... Oh, that's sexy. Oriental Dragon Manual. Most jobs you will do in life will be tedious. It doesn't matter if you are sitting in a corporation or working with your passion. When I worked at Smoke and Bitters, I was asked to make a dragon figurine. I had almost no experience, but I knew it was a chance for me to create something recognizable. I had to take that chance. It took me a long time to make the figure you have in front of you. It was fun, but also a challenge. The first time, then I had to create 2 more identical copies, in case one of them got damaged, which did happen. This statue is an original. It's special because of how it was made and the story behind it. Sure, it could have been done better. I can see that now. But it was its flaws that gave it its special, unique value. Okay, well, let's get ourselves a dragon statue made. Ooh, yeah. I want to stick the base on the dragon. The base on the dragon, doo-dah. There we go. Now we want to attach a tail to the tail section. That makes sense. Now we want to move on to the next piece. And we want to, I'm not sure. Oh, it's the next piece. Yeah, it's the next piece on top. There we go. Easier than I thought. But that's not a problem. Oh, here we go. I found the location for the feet. So first foot, slot it in. Second foot, where are you? Second foot, slot that bad boy in. Flip it around, put the next section on top. Yeah. And now we want to put the big old body on the dragon. It's too big for my workbench. Can't zoom out anymore, which makes life a little awkward. Yes, I can. Oh, I can with that, which is weird and annoying. But there you go. It's fine. I will survive. I'll survive the weird and the annoying, but I might not survive The normal and the not annoying. Oh, he's got a ball in his hand. A fucking ball in his hand. I do slightly feel like we should be sort of completing the rest of the model before we start base coating, but what do I know? I mean, don't get me wrong. Some models, like I've got a bunch of models on my desk that are sort of okay. I need to figure out sort of. I've left them not glued together and constructed in that fashion because it makes more logical sense to do it that way. Oh, I've forgotten its legs. I think its legs want to be gold as well. Do we have any more legs? We've got another arm. Another arm there. I'm assuming this is its little tootsies. That's good. That's very convenient that you're not making me paint every single individual tootsie. What's interesting, now I'm assuming it's because it's possibly low graphics, but there is a bit of paint spill over in the golden orb there, which is quite amusing. As I say, I think that's more a case of my computer having to have the lower graphics settings, but just, I don't know, just entertain me slightly. Do we think? Because what's weird? So I feel like I have done all that you're asking me to do, and yet somehow I don't seem to be. Yeah, that appears to be just the tootsies. That appears to be just that. I say green scales, green spikes even. It's doable. Oh, I see. I've missed a whole leg. I'll go back here and try and finish off that actual the whole of that thing's leg. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I'd missed a whole leg off. That's not the most professional thing you can do. Oh, I see. It's actual. Oh, I think I might have done those already. I already sort of preempted you with the whole nails thing. Oh, I think I'd already preempted you with the tail thing as well. Yeah, we're done there. We're done that page. Okay, now it's complicated. Extremely. Okay, so you want me to airbrush its feet? Question mark? I don't know precisely what detail you want me to. I suppose arguably. Can we zoom in? No, not really. So use airbrush to apply gold on multiple parts in corresponding areas. Okay. I suppose I can probably do that. I feel like I definitely want a smaller airbrush size though. 50. There we go. Something like 50 will do. So just do a touch of gold highlighting, or at least I'm going to try and make it sort of considered to be highlighting. Don't know if it's actually going to be considered highlighting. It's going to be considered shit if you ask me, but that's not 100% the point. Just a little bit on the edges. Just whip it down, and then maybe on the muscle of the arm that'll do. Where else do you want some of this? On the other foot, perhaps. A little bit down there. A little bit on there. And you do actually want it on the underbelly, so yeah, okay, we can do. A bit of highlighting on his little chesticle. Just try and get a highlight on the little raised area. Yeah, you consider my airbrushing of that completed. Now, what do you want? Silver spray. Is that on his little tootsies? I think that's on his little tootsies, isn't it? Yeah. Right on his little tootsies. Okay. Just sort of on the ends of his tootsies, on the ends of his claws. now on the end of some more claws. Kinda wanna zoom in. Just do a little bit. Oh, just do a little silver on his claws. Do you like it on your claws like that? Are you enjoying that? I'm just gonna do his paint his nails from there because you know, fuck it. Excuse me, not the attitude at all. Oh no, I misclicked. Okay, that's an all too real feeling sensation there. I misclicked and now he's got a bit of silver in the gold patch. So what? Let's grab the gold airbrush and just there you go. It's not the right gold, but it's close enough. Fuck it. How many times are you going to say fuck it? I mean, at least 6 dozen times a project, I think, is my traditional way of doing things. Have I done these Tootsies? I don't think I've done these Tootsies. No, I haven't, because now it's officially registered as having completed. But yeah, I am very sloppy with my painting, unfortunately. What tends to happen is I forget where my brush is, and then the brush ends up next to on the model. When it's not supposed to be on the model, I suppose, is the crucial detail in that situation. I'm trying to do. I don't think it's working, but I'm trying to.
Fuck me!
Fuck me. Fuck you indeed. Is there a specific reason why you'd like to be fucked, or just generally you'd like a fucking in your life? I just want a general fucking, please. Desperately trying not to touch the gold, but again, it feels all too real when you suddenly realise that, you know, you've sprayed a bit of paint in the wrong place. Oh shit! I think I might have done it again. Well, I might have gotten away with it that time. Especially, what's the slight problem is that it's so subtle. I'm not fully seeing the screen. Actually, sort of commencing on the place, but still. Which is where I can't deny. It's where I end up automatically using quite high contrasting stuff because I need to be able to see it to believe it's actually going on the model. Should really be doing the inside of these spikes as well, but I'm hoping it won't care and it will just give me a "you've done good" thing in a moment or two. I know, that's all I need in my life. I just need things to go, "you done good," and that's it. I seem to have a huge delay. I set that off when you were saying how many times you say fuck it. I see, I got ya. Hey! Right, I'm not going to do every single one of those spikes. It would bore the shit out of me. So let's try this orb. So airbrush, yellow and orange in the orb. So I guess let's start with the orange of the orb, maybe? I mean, I feel like I'm definitely going to end up with his feet. So he's there. Do. Can't deny it, there is something quite relaxing about this game. But it's the same sort of relaxation you get from doing it in real life. Whoops. I'm not feeling as relaxed anymore. Was it that grey? No, I don't think it was that grey. There we go, I think it was that grey. Now I'm feeling relaxed again. But yeah, it's the same sort of relaxation you get when you do it in real life, which kind of begs the question, why don't you just do it in real life? And I know I'm doing this incredibly sloppily, but I don't know whether it's going to work, but I do have a plan. Which is Again, eerily familiar words to when I'm doing real world projects. I don't know if this is going to work, but well, let's find out, shall we? Right, so I think that's the yellow, isn't it? Yeah. So the yellow, what we want to try and do, maybe do a slightly lower brush. Yes, it's the same relaxation you get in real life. Oops. Yes. Well, again, that is eerily close. Just trying to sort of. True, actually, yeah, you do actually have to buy the models in real life, so there is the slight benefit of this. And models can get quite expensive, but we're just trying to sort of. I'm not necessarily trying to do like a full-on gradient. I'm just trying to sort of get a bit of yellow swirl in it, so it looks a bit sort of magical and mystical. Is the idea here. And they are satisfied with the amount of yellow I put in. Now, the plan here. So if I go back there and fill in that. Oh, I'm filling his toes again. Oh, shit. Because the bloody orb is attached to that hand, isn't it? Oh, you cocks. You absolute cocks. It's still technically registering as having done it, though. But, yeah. And there's no... oh, no. Is that an undo button? Oh. No, that's just a back button. Okay, cool. No, that's the R5. No. I want... It's gone wrong. Is this the right model kit? I don't know if this is I think this is the tank, so this isn't the right model kit. Oh no, it is the right model kit. I'm trying to paint. Fuck. Fuck cocks. Fuck the cocks. Oh yeah. Fuck the cocks, don't fuck the cocks, baby. Fuck the cocks, don't fuck the cocks, right. It was not the undo button, unfortunately. It was not the undo button. Right, this. I'm gonna have to try and do this orb again. Try and get right up close to his orbs. Gotta just stand there, fella. I just need to paint your orbs. Just relax, and maybe cough if you feel you need to. Now I need a better angle of his orbs, and I could do with a slightly quicker way of moving. It seems whilst I was closer, it does move a little quicker. But now I've lost the ability to zoom in via my mouse. Whoopsie doodles. Whoops. There we go. I suppose technically, yes. You are correct. That is sort of what's happening. Because technically we are sort of moving the model closer. And the model is getting bigger than the airbrush now. Now you've pointed it out, it's a very weird and bizarre effect. Just need to get the back of your balls. And then we're kinda done, although I do need to find where I accidentally sprayed gold. Now we gotta repair that. Old gold, is that the correct one? Yes, I think it is. Now we want to use that yellow again. Should probably give him a head. I thought that as well. I think it's unwise me painting up a storm and not having had the head on, but look, I'm following the instructions. Right, okay, so now I believe oh, I've just spotted the spelling mistake. Or the grammar mistake. Yeah, you should probably give him head. Yes. I was being a little bit too earnest and just accepting that you meant, you know, physically put his head on. because my brain automatically added the word you should give him a head. But yes, I think Mr. Bush is correct. Dinner first, head later. Oh, I fucked the rock again, didn't I? It's fine. We'll sort that rock out in a moment or two. This doesn't replicate the ratio of painting with an airbrush to cleaning between colour changes. This 1 to 50, is it? Again, I don't really know because I'm not used an airbrush quite literally ever, so I have no comprehension of the actual methods. But yeah, I imagine it is certainly a lot quicker in this than it is in real life. Get those calories in first. Yes. Welcome, tune into Sanity FM. You are here on a Wednesday for the Hodgepodge of Hilarity, which is at the moment the Hodgepodge of the Super Chilled, because we are doing this demo of Model Maker, where we are painting up a dragon's tail moderately poorly, but you know, I'm trying to make it true to real life, which means I have to sort of start out in earnest trying to get it really good and get bored part way and then resort to, yeah, I mean, I probably do, innit? Which is my standard method. How are you, Mr. Tune into Sanity FM? Are you doing well? There we go. I've mostly made that tail red, and a few bits of gold poking through, but you know, what's a bit of gold poking through between friends? Alright, let's put in a little bit more of this yellow. Just sort of spraying the tip. Hey little fella, just spraying the tip. I'm just gonna spray in the tip. Although technically I think I've done it the wrong way around, haven't I? I thought I was being quite clever. But I'm fairly certain it's meant to be the opposite way around. But hey. I think I should have put the lighter yellow at the bottom of the tail rather than at the tip of the tail. Whoops! I got confused and held the wrong button down, so now we gotta fix a load of problems. There you go, that'll do. Get that old gold down, spray it round and round, just fixing problems, fixing everything indeed. Get the old stone, dark sea grey I think, wasn't it? Just spray it over. There we go. My dragon's looking kinda cool. It's interesting how this registers as the R35 tank though. That's a odd little glitch in the system. Right, there we go. I think we've officially painted enough there. Oh, well, fuck off. Sorry. It's more. There's more spraying to be done. Are you serious? I mean, I must admit, it's interesting, because that looks like it's meant to be spraying on the tips. But it also looks like... Oh, I wonder, was I supposed to... Oh, I see, that's what I was supposed to do with this green. Right. Oh, there's another... Oh, no, that was a bit where I used the wrong colour, that's fine. I now know it's old gold, so we can repair that. We can always repair things. But yeah, I slightly understand what I was supposed to be doing with this one now. I was supposed to actually be doing more of a sort of spine thing, so we might as well... Now I've discovered that, I might as well do it, I suppose. Just spraying it on there. Get the spray on. Get it round the corner. Exactly what I say to my models. Oh, it's absolutely sloppy between the fingers. Hell yeah. But I'm expecting people not to look in between the fingers. Plus, I can't really be bothered to go back to it now. I mean, you're lucky you're getting a green stripe down the back of its scaly bits. There we go. Problem with the orb is I have done it twice now, because I thought of a cunning plan and then the cunning plan wasn't as cunning as I thought it was. So it's now kind of one of those ones where fuck it, it'll do. Which is basically my catchphrase. It's good to be a bit sloppy between the fingers. Whoops, a bit sloppy there as well. Now the question is, can I be bothered to repair that bit? I don't know if I can. Also, very awkward to get in this section. Bloody tail's in the way. Especially when you don't have a head. That's the ticket. And there we go. Finished green stripe. Apart from that bit there, apparently. There we go. Right, now we can move on to the next one. Right, and now I think this is meant to be on the tips. Just the tips. I would like to get this finished, but it's just, now this is really reminding me of my usual modelling capabilities, which is I really would like to get this finished, but I'm running out of time. I might have to leave it. Try and get a bit of shading. Whoops! God damn it! It's just a bit too easy to push the wrong button. It's easy to push the wrong button. It's unfortunate and inconvenient, but it is very easy to push the wrong button. I am always pushing the wrong button. Just give a little bit of green on his tips. Would you like a few green tips? Anybody got any green tips? Hey, that's registered as finished, so yeah, I can't bother to do the rest of it. I don't know what that is meant to be, but it's another sort of reddy colour, so I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll just sort of spray it on top a bit, and then another bit in the orb. Another bit in the orb. And we'll just sort of mystical orb with its mystical patterns and mysticalness. It's a cloudy pattern, so nobody can complain if you've done it wrong. I think I may have sprayed another piece of dragon with the red, but never mind. Holy balls! Is this dry brushing now? Oh no, this is washing. I don't know. I don't know if I've got a wash tool. Do I have a wash tool? Okay, wash tool. Detailing. Give me the details. Detailing technique to highlight the depth of recesses and crevasses. Yes, okay. So, you want me to wash basically all my bloody spines now. Again, difficult to know if it's going, but I think it is. Yeah, you can see the little progress bar is sort of doing, so sort of washing the green spikes, washing them good and proper, giving them a clean washing. Oh, don't worry, everything's innuendo. Never fear, everything's innuendo around here. If in doubt, it's with, you know, it's definitely innuendo somewhere online. Just wash that random spike there for no good reason. So you're also beginning to understand why I'm not very good at miniature stuff, because I'm losing patience. I'm losing patience with all of the things it's requesting. Do a fucking wash now. What you fucking talking about? Fuck off. I just want it done. I just want it in my hands. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where do you want me to wash that? Oh, I think this is just the general dragon wash, isn't it? General dragon wash. I tell you, let's up the size of the brush. Can we up the size of the brush? I don't think we're allowed to up the size of the brush. Okay, cool. So we'll just sort of wash his little belly patch here. Do 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 do. Wow. Dragons are difficult to paint because they're all details. You're gonna fit in right at home here, aren't you? With that sort of nonsense. Just tickle his underbelly with a little bit of wash. Come on, tell me the wash is done, 'cause I feel like the wash is done. Come on now. Knock the wash over. Yeah, that's the real simulator, isn't it? Knock the wash over. Well, I must admit, fortuitously, I don't think I've ever managed to do that at this time. There's always time in the future, I suppose. I feel like I've now washed all of the belly, and it's not registering as you've washed all the belly, so this is disappointing me. Unless, are you asking me to? Oh, I see. I think. Oh, you're asking me to wash the stone as well, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay. Which makes a degree of sense, because washing and dry brushing the stone is really what's going to make that stone pop. It's just lazy. You can also see how I wash things, which is just slather it all over the place and hope for the best. Which is a fair enough method, but not the most technical. I didn't know which pieces of... Oh, you want me to do the arms as well, don't you? Slather on the wash. It'll make it look good. You don't have to care. You just slather it on. Oh, hello. A small hydration. We'll have a small hydration in a moment. I don't think I've got a wet palette in this at the moment, so I don't need to hydrate the wet palette. I don't know what else you want me to wash. Belly, arm, dragon. Oh, there we go. Apparently it was just that extra little leg. There we go. Wash the cloaca. I'd really rather not. Right, okay. Oh god, I think this is dry brushing now. As much as I said dry brushing will really make the rock pop, I didn't actually say I wanted to do the dry brushing. Can we? 160. No, 80 is the top. 80 is the limit on my dry brushing size. Dry brushing rocks. Dry brushing the rocks. Just sweep the brush over. Dry brushing the rock. Yeah, dry brushing the rock. Dry brushing all of the rocks, oh yeah. You can really see it's highlighting the crack. And that's what you want it to highlight the crack. If you ever decide you're gonna do dry brushing, just remember, you got to highlight the cracks. All of those cracks need highlighting, 'cause it makes those cracks pop. And you do your whoopsie doodles. Oh, I have officially done enough dry brushing in the grey. But yeah, I'd prefer to be using a larger dry brush, to be honest. Never mind. Okay, so you want a red dry on the sort of main bulk of the towel, which is fair. Whoops. I'm struggling not to push both keys at once, both my mouse buttons at once, which is problematic. It's one of those unfortunate things where I am just quite bad at using a mouse, which is alarming, to say the least. Sorry, where do you want that dry brush? Is that dry brush meant to go all over it? Those fair dues. Yes, that dry brush is meant to go, I suppose arguably, all this lovely little detail, dry brush in a nice... You'd probably want your Sigmarite gold or something in real life, because that will really, really give a nice sheen to the dragon. And in fairness, it's giving quite a nice sheen to the dragon here, isn't it? It's just, I have got very little mouse control. This would be quite a nice one to do if you had a full drawing stylus set up, like a really nice one with the sort of on-screen type thing. I reckon this game would be really nice there, because you'd actually get far more of this idea of, oh, I'm actually painting, and I think that would be quite enjoyable. Alas, I do not have a full-blown drawing tablet. Whoops, again with... That's why every now and again, when I'm just doing the mouse, the model shakes. It's because I can't help but end up putting both of hitting both buttons at once by accident, like so. Okay, apparently that was enough dry brush there. So that's probably just dry brushing the tips. Dry brushing there, dry brushing there. There we go. That's enough dry brushing. Now it's time to deal with the dragon's head. So we stick its little antler in. Stick its little antler in. Stick another antler in. That's the ticket. Now it's got a little moustache. It wouldn't be a Chinese dragon if it didn't have a little dragon moustache. Do the antlers. Do the gold dragon head. Paint its little eyes up. That's the ticket. It's got a pink moustache. Now sort of, I'm not sure. Oh, is this the grey of the teeth? Yes, it is. And then pink of the tongue. Super duper. Oh! It keeps asking for so much more. Okay, so you want me to sort of... Sort of... Tease it on, tease it on, tease it on, tease it on. What I fucking do, son. So you want me to... Jesus, what do you want me to do? Just the pupils, is that meant to be? Or the outside? I don't know. Well, oops. Well, we're doing the outside now, because I clicked it by accident. I'll tell you what, let's just do the whole. There you go. It's got bright blue eyes. Well, I say that, it's not very dark blue eyes, but it's not quite. It's a dirty dragon. Oh. I like it. I'm enjoying my dragon being that derpy. Okay, so Jesus, you want to... I think bigger airbrush with this one. There we go. Get the orange painted on the thing. Get it around the thing and around the bitty bits. You want a little orange bitty bits? Because I'm going to have to do the other bloody side as well, aren't I? There we go. Oh, a little too generous there. Oh god, we've got to do the back of the beardy bit. Are you satisfied that I've done your birdie bits yet? No, I don't think you are. Mostly because I haven't done the other side of the birdie bits, in fairness. So, it's not going to be satisfied I've done the birdie bits until I've actually done the birdie bits. More's the pity. It has got a relaxing theme song as well. It's one of those sort of bits of music that's kind of... It's in the background, but it's just quite pleasant. Actually, I suppose they've managed to choose the perfect sort of stuff to listen to if you are trying to get into a sort of paint trance and just chill out and get into the painting zone. It's like SimCity, yes. Some of these games do really get an excellent sort of choice of music going. Whoops. A little bit of generousness on his ears and on his rears. Has he got arrears? I don't know. Maybe that's why he attacked the producer, because the producer threatened to take him off of the film. And so he dropped himself on the producer's foot because he thought, oh shit, I'm going to have arrears. I don't actually know what an arrear is. Not fully, anyway. It's some kind of banking term, just... I've never been in it, and I've never had it, so I've never had reason to... Whoops. Well, that's his teeth all oranged. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I say, I need the inside of the ear. Just not the outside of the ear, which I've ended up doing. Inside of the other ear? Yeah? Oh, not the bit I painted, but that's fine. It's close enough. What else do you want as red? Go after the inside of the mouth, maybe. Because you're being very sort of picky about this. Orange teeth again. Should probably do something about that. Yeah, just the beardy bits and the hair. Obviously it's meant to be that colour inside the mouth. Very difficult to get inside the mouth there. You're asking too much, game. Oops. Well, he's got a little bit of funkiness on his little tongue. So what's this? A little bit on his moustache. Just run it down. It's fine. I appear to have accidentally done something here. Whoops. It's all good. Oh, I have to redo his teeth anyway, so it's not a problem. We can fix the orange that we fucked up earlier on. Where's this? A little bit on his tash. He's got a little bit of red on his little tiny tash. Now it looks like... Whoops. We do his little eyebrows in green. It's fine. We can do this. Dragon dentistry sim. Exactly. Just keep his teeth clean. And it'll all be fine. Just a little more green there. Just a little more green there. And then a little green on his tippy tongue. Call that a tiny dash. Well, technically it's a miniature model, so everything's a tiny dash. Or everything's tiny, rather. Okay, let's see what we got now. A red wash on his cheeky chins, and in his ears, and on his little tash. His tiny tash. Also, it's rhyming, alliteration rather, which makes me happy. And now, basically, a sort of dark wash on everything else, I think. So we put a dark wash on the top of his antlers and the top of his face and around his nostrils, around the place. Get him on the teeth, I think. A little bit of wash on the teeth, a little bit of wash on his chin, and on his front bits, and on his back bits. Well, I've technically washed the antlers, but we'll put a bit more on. You're going insane. In what sense are you going insane? I don't necessarily blame you for going insane, but... Oh, there we go, we're done. Oh god, we're not done. Dry brushing. Oh Christ. I really can't keep my bloody controller suitable. I think it was the lyric. Doesn't surprise me. There we go, that's that dry brushing done. A little bit of dry brushing on the tip of his doodah. Oh, I don't think we've gotten to his doodah yet, so I think we gotta wait for the next box to get his doodah done. So that's the tip of his doodah, the bottom of his thingy, and where else? Oh, just the tips of his tash. Now red just inside his eyeballs, a bit of green inside his massive eyebrows, and then finally a little bit of yellow on top of his horns. This boy's got the horn. He's got the horn for you. Okay, we're finally ready to bring back the main statue. Pop your head on, yeah. It's technically classified as finished, but he's looking a bit wild-eyed. I don't know what went up him, but something went up that dragon, and he's a little bit shocked about it. Oh, I need it out of me. Finish working on the model, yes. There we go. The Oriental Dragon. I was going to say, please give me more than 0 stars. Now, 5 is too generous. You've gone too far the other way. I was very concerned when it was 0, but then it latched on 5 stars, and it's like, no, that's not true, is it, game? That's not true. Place it in the trophy case. Is the trophy case separate? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, look. Place it in the... Oh, he is going to get something up him. Oh, no wonder he looks so surprised. Get those surprised eyes right in there. That's the ticket. Read the email from Joy. Okay, we'll do that. But I'm hoping, in a way, this is sort of roughly the end. Technically a serpent. True, I suppose, yeah. No offence, but 5 stars is a bit generous. Yes, 5 stars is way generous. But, you know, I suppose I'll take it. Yeah, it's great to finally talk to you. Stan shared some stories about you. It's no wonder he wanted you to have the model. He built a few notable dragon props in his career, but I think that's the first one. Oh, no, we know that bit. I hope you're enjoying your time in the workshop. It's so well equipped. I mean, in fairness, it's a beautiful workshop. I'd love a workshop like that. But that would require a whole new house just to store a workshop in. I hope you make good use of it. And how's it going with the model I sent you? Prop looks amazing. Yeah. Right, amazing. How about you find them for me. 100 experience, nice. Oh, blimey, we've got an ASAP job. I can't deny. A submarine, nice. I'll accept the job, but I have to put the game away. Maybe we'll do more of this next week, because yeah, it's definitely not bad. I'll save the game. Save Savison. I'm going to regret that decision at some point. Did you actually save? Are you? Oh, I think it is trying to save, but I don't know. I don't know if it's doing. I think it might be doing. Are you doing? Are you doing? Game, are you doing? Are you doing? Doing? Not doing? Or doing? Not doing, 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 not doing, 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 not. Doing, not, doing, doing, not, doing, doing, not. I think it might have crashed on me, or at least it's gotten stuck in some fashion. Or it's trying. Oh no! Hey! Oh, Alright, exit the desktop because it's now apparently at least allowed me out and to have control over it. Although now it doesn't. There we go. Okay. It was touch and go there as to whether it wanted to work or not. Anyway, we shall pop over to the interim slideshow. And then, I suppose, let's have a look and see if there's anybody online. But I'm pretty much need to go to dinner. So, it's not going to be a huge stay. Oops. What are you doing? Don't be silly. Stop doing silly things. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look indeed. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look indeed. Well, I mean, that one looks interesting enough. It'll probably do. Painting a bird of some kind? Or not at all? Oh, it's an advert. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, we'll do a cheeky little raid in a moment or two. I don't know if I've really got time for plentiful clips, but your options for tonight, if you are so inclined as to go for video games, you will have this gentleman, Mr. Malice Caliber.
Fuck me!
Yes, I don't know if I
I mean, I
would necessarily agree that I'm better at Dark Souls than other games.
I kind of wish that would have lined up if it was a clip of him going, "How dare you?" Would have been perfect. Perfect timing. Fuck me! How dare you? But no, it's him dying at Dark Souls.
Oh fuck! I didn't spend my souls, did I?
Always a problem. Never not spending your souls.
I better go and get those then. Oh, comedy timing at its finest.
Try it all in lowercase.
Oh, I've done stupid things all the time. Immediately walks backwards off a cliff again. Well, we're going to try not to focus on that, alright?
I think everybody focused on that.
Sometimes I think the universe has it in for me.
And then, if you are more inclined towards the painting...
What's my upper leg
work.
limit? 6 inches to 6 feet.
If you're more inclined
I
for
think
painting, there is Mr. Can't Sleep
You
Must
can still
Paint. He has been
function on
here
6 foot legs.
present.
You'd be mostly.
I'm
just
assuming
pants.
you're going to be
Guessing
working
he
on
doesn't
your
really
little
have
Thor arc.
I'd have to start wearing those skirts.
Thor of Wexley, was it? Was the actual pun?
Yeah.
But arguably,
I think if
I
I
just
had
want the
very
opening
long
of the
legs,
stream
I'd
to
wear
be you sort
skirts.
of going, just sort of gently
something I didn't
rubbing
think I'd say when I
ointment
woke up
into
today.
the Arc 170, and then going, and then just slowly turning to camera and going, what? It was a Thor arc. And then slowly moving your head back down to focus on rubbing ointment into the arc again. And that's just the cold open. That's just the cold open to the stream. Just that. Anyway, let's see. So this is some kind of massive bird, I'm assuming, because the title is I Am a Big Burb. And I know nothing about this individual. It was just recommended on the front page of Twitch. And it will suffice. Or he will suffice, I suppose, arguably. A bit unfair calling him it. But yeah, well, I will be back tomorrow evening, 9 o'clock, and then again Saturday RPG 4:30 on the Monday. No, 4:30 Saturday. Saturday RPG is Saturday, not Monday. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I really must be off now, so let's get that raid started, and then give it a few moments, and then do the actual raiding thing. So I will say, cheerio.